Oh, did that just kick Isaac out? Where'd Isaac go? Did that just kick Isaac out? Hello, my friends. Isaac's in here. I've just started the live. It's just kicked him out. There he is. I started.
Go live. I don't know what happened. I got.
I know. I pressed live and then he just got kicked out. I was like, "Where the fuck did you go?"
I was just kicked. It just went to the Streamlabs login.
I just messaged you. I was like, "Did you just get kicked out?"
Oh my god.
Well, we're back, guys. Always
we're
two.
Back.
There are episode number 19. I was going through your channel last night. I saw you'd been writing the number of the episodes.
Yeah.
Other. I was like, that's a good idea. We're up to episode number 19. Hello. How is everyone? We're back from Japan. I got back. Today's Monday for me. I got back on Friday. When did you get back, Isaac? Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Yes,
I've been back for a while now.
Yeah.
I miss Japan so much.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't always a place you wanted to go.
Yeah.
I loved it, man. I want to go back in like the next 12 months.
Yeah, wow. I know so many people. I know so many people love it. It just, I don't know. Like, and I could appreciate that, but I don't know. It just wasn't. It just wasn't for me. Like,
what did you think of Tokyo for the few days you were there?
Look, I didn't mind it. Like, I can acknowledge it's like really cool and everything, but I don't know. It just didn't hit for me. Like, yeah, I don't know what about it that it's just I don't know, but and I know so many people love it. Like that's like especially for Australians, like it's so cheap to go to Japan. Like people love it. I've got a mate who went last year and he's already gone back another 2 times because he just adored it over there.
Yeah, it's not too far away for us.
Exactly. Like it's not too bad flight wise either. But I don't know. It just wasn't. It just didn't hit for me. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. I get that. No, I loved it. I preferred Osaka over Tokyo. Tokyo was very cool to experience.
Yeah.
But Osaka was just Tokyo was just crazy. The pace of it. So many people around.
Yeah.
It was fun. I loved it. And Celebration. Was definitely a highlight of the trip still.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I went to America first or not. Like that was my first international trip, and I just love America so much. It's hard for say to reach that. I don't know what it is, but yeah, Japan just
it could be that. Like this was my first international trip, and your first time traveling overseas is always just going to be amazing. Anyway.
Yeah. So we'll get into Celebration. We'll get into the prequel to Celebration, though. So my and your experiences checking into the hotel were very different.
Yeah, you lucky. I got there early.
So personally for me, like we flew in to one of the how many airports do they have there? Because they've got Osaka, they got Haneda, they got Narita. So we flew into Narita on the Wednesday night. Flight got delayed a bit because of an aircon issue in the plane leaving from Cairns to go to Narita. So I got we're meant to leave at like I don't know, what was it, 11:30 midday-ish, and we ended up leaving at like 4 or 5 o'clock. And so got there, stayed at the airport hotel just for that night, went back to the airport and got a bus straight to Narita. Straight to the hotel, which was directly across the road from the convention. So we got there and the line was already, so like you walk in the door, you turn left and there's just a massive hallway. Basically it goes right down to the other end of the hotel. There's a desk sort of halfway between where you, like both ends of the hotel. And that's just for like luggage check-in, but you can't really see that when there's a lot of people. So there's like a decent line. So we're lining up and I'm like, cause we're there at like midday. So we're there before like check-in time. And we get to the luggage check-in. So I was like, all right, we'll check our luggage in because we can't actually check into the hotel. Went across the road, got our badges for Celebration, came back. And then line wasn't too bad. Like probably waited 25 minutes maybe to check in the luggage. Went across, came back, maybe waited 30 minutes or so to check into the actual hotel itself. And then I went upstairs for a couple hours, settled my stuff up and that. Came back down and the line was because I was getting messages from Isaac. I came back downstairs and the lineup was out the door. I was like, what the fuck?
It was crazy. I think it took me like 2 hours. About 2 hours. I think it was like an hour 40.
What time did you get there?
We got there at like just before 6.
Yep.
And then I got to the celebration hall to get my badges literally just before 8. Because as soon as I checked my
right.
the hotel, I ran straight over.
That's right, because you're worrying a little bit when you they're gonna shut soon. Like, yeah. How many people were there at the badge check-in when you got there at 8 or whatever it was?
It was still decent. Yeah. It was still decent. So this was the line checking into the hotel.
Yeah,
so this was like when I was halfway, and this was the baggage area.
That's the back end,
right there. Yeah, so
it was crazy.
Like just over halfway. It had to go all the way to the end down there, right down to the end.
And then it snakes a bit too. So it's really
back
longer
down there,
than
and
what
it
it
goes
looks.
around a corner, around another corner.
Yeah. You got Hannah right there.
Yeah, I was just about to say Hannah's literally right there. But yeah, it took nearly 2 hours. It was ridiculous, but it was like still fun because it was like you were seeing everyone in line.
Exactly.
It was the first time everyone was there, so it wasn't like it was 2 hours like boring in line. It was still fun.
No, exactly.
It didn't feel like 2 hours.
Because because I went downstairs. Must have been while you were getting the badges, and so I saw Ricky and Tony, met them in line, and then
So when I was walking,
it was all cool. It was so cool, yeah.
When I was walking to get my badges, they were walking back, and that was the first time I ran into them. Yeah, this was the line to get badges. It wasn't the worst. It probably would have been somewhat worse earlier in the day, I assume. It didn't take too long, maybe 20
It wasn't
minutes.
too bad because what time would I have gone? Maybe 1:30. It wasn't too bad. Like we got in line and we basically we're in line for not even 3 minutes maybe. Like they moved pretty quick because they had so many people there. Yeah, because
exactly.
look at they've got that many stalls and that there to sort people out. It wasn't too bad. So organization thus far was looking good.
Yeah, so far, right?
Oh, we got the boys in the chat. What's going on?
Yo.
Star Wars philosophy. What's going on? We got DB. What's going on? What about celebration or about just like Japan in general? Julie, what's going on, Master?
What's up, Julie? Lola.
Did you have you managed to source one of the Jar Jar Funkos, Julie? Because they had it. I don't know if they've done it at previous celebrations or not, but my mate who got mine, there was a limit, so it was like one per person. Because they're selling for like 150 Australian on eBay at the moment. So I don't know what that'd be like 110, 120 US or something. I don't know, but yeah, 150 Australian. What's going on, Dizzy? I don't even know, man. I can't like really pinpoint it on anything. I don't know. I think because it was so far. I don't know if it was because it was so far out my comfort zone and that. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
The worst thing in Japan for me was the zoo I went to.
The zoo? What was bad about the zoo?
Bro, it was heartbreaking. They literally had every animal you could think of.
Yeah.
Like right next to each other in the enclosures. The enclosures were tiny. Giraffes' heads were hitting the roof. They had a polar bear on fake ice. The polar bear was skinny as hell. The only cool thing about the zoo was the pandas.
Yeah, right.
They had a polar bear in fake ice. It was so skinny. It was a hot day.
Wait, did you say the giraffe had a roof? What sort of giraffe enclosure has a roof?
Yeah, it was a tiny zoo in the middle of the city, but literally every animal you could think of, African animals, everything. They had kangaroos, bro. They had our animals. And they were all just tiny enclosures all next to each other. And then the African animals were literally, they were all right next to each other. Like they tried to make it look like animals were split up, but they were all next to each other. And they had a roof, and its head was hitting the roof.
Oh.
It was literally in an inside enclosure, but outside, just with a
Yeah,
roof, like a
right.
tarp thing.
Oh. I was gonna say I've never seen maybe like if they go into a
It,
room when they sleep or something, but like I've never seen a giraffe
I
enclosure
know
with a roof.
it was weird.
That's
It's
insane.
heartbreaking. They had rhinos. Just one lone rhino, just massive rhino, just in the tiny ass enclosure, right next to the
That's
giraffe.
crazy. They're all like really
That
respectful and
was bad.
polite over there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't expect that.
I don't know. They must have different standards for their animal care. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Julie, some of
Otherwise,
the
Japan
art
was
was
great.
insane. Some of the art was insane.
The art was very nice. I
What's
didn't
going
get
on,
any.
Kenobi's Corner?
Yo,
Yeah, no, I didn't expect that.
yeah.
Fingers crossed. I'd like to go over
Hopefully.
4 as well, but we'll see. America's very
Yeah, I wasn't
expensive
planning
compared
to
to
go
Japan.
until the year after, 2028. And so
That's
now
right.
I've got to go 2027.
That's right. You managed pretty well in the hotel lobby.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. We're chilling. Chilling.
um. Yeah. Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
America's
like
expensive.
Australia, and I don't know what it's like at the moment, especially as well. But yeah.
But yeah. I would love to go there. This LA celebration. I hope so.
It's gonna be a big one, I reckon. It's gonna be a
50th
massive one.
anniversary. It's got to
It's gonna
be
be
like
massive.
Japan was great, but like
Mm,
it had a lot of downfalls.
yeah. What's going on,
Yo,
Prodigy?
Prodigy.
What's going on? What's this? I'm going to Celebration. Another YouTuber channel is organizing hotels and stuff. I think they should. I'm hoping because like they do like hotel deals and stuff with the like Celebration themselves, but the
Oh
ones
yeah,
this year were like 20, 25 minutes away, and I just didn't want to bother with doing that
yeah,
every
no,
morning. But I'm hoping with like the hotel deals and that with LA, you get decent blocks of hotels like across the road, down the street, that sort of thing. But
yeah.
yeah,
So the hotel we stayed at in Japan, the APA one, that was perfect. I don't know why
that
that
was
wasn't
perfect location. Yeah,
included in the
yeah.
celebration ones they put out, but yeah, it was perfect. And
Nah,
basically everyone was staying there anyway.
yeah, that was sort of like a hub for Celebration outside of Celebration hours.
Yeah,
It was cool.
yeah, it was really good.
Oh, that's gonna be unreal. So that's a cool thing. I'm gonna get to meet like the rest of you
Yeah,
guys that I didn't get
yeah,
to meet, like I didn't get to come
yeah.
over to
That's
Japan and
true.
that. What is the US dollar doing at the moment compared to? It's always like 66 cents. I always do, or 64. I always do about 2/3.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 64 cents at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. So what? Day one. What was day one like for you?
Day one was my best day,
Yeah.
easily. Um, I was in. I made it to 2 panels. I got to the Mandalorian and Grogu in the morning, which I
Yeah.
don't know
You
how.
snuck in, dude,
It
and you got
was
a good
it was
seat too.
like it was like 9:55, and I'm running over there, and then I go in the panel reservation line because the standby line had closed ages ago.
Mm,
I go in the panel reservation line, and they're like, QR code, QR code. If the English barrier, the English Japanese barrier helped me so much here.
yeah.
Because I just got up a QR code of one of my photo ops. They saw a QR code and like, "Oh, yep, go, go, go." I ran in there, went through security, which, by the way, the amount of security at in Japan at the convention center we had to go through every single day was a pain. You had to go through it at the start, and then anytime
Oh,
you were going into
yeah.
the main celebration hall, and then anytime you wanted to go back into the main convention area, you'd have to re-go through security. They
Yeah.
had K9 dogs there as well, which I did not expect. So that was wild. But anyway, back on track. I got through to the Mandalorian and Grogu panel. Somehow it was wild. My adrenaline was through the roof. I was
Mm,
so happy. And then when walking into the celebration stage, yeah, I want to get the video up because the shot is amazing. Because I was one of the last ones in, so it's
yeah.
already really full. Everyone's
I
got
remember
their
when you sent me the
lightsabers
photo.
out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and they had the wristbands for that panel, wasn't it? When
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. they had these while as I get set up. They gave us these wristbands for the Mando and Grogu panel, and I've thrown it out because you can't actually turn it on at all, like yourself. But they could control it from wherever they did it.
Yeah,
and so they were all lighting up different colors and stuff. So it
made
looked
the
good in the
atmosphere
crowd
so
of
much better.
10,000. How many people? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's nuts. That's
Yeah,
nuts.
dude,
That's
it
such a good
was.
shot. So I was like sort of middle tier in the middle up the top there.
Yeah, like yeah.
But I don't know how I don't know how you managed to do it, but you got.
I don't know how I got in. No clue, no clue. But I made it. It was wild. I was.
Yeah,
Had
no,
so
you got
much
it. You had a nice
adrenaline.
spot. Yeah, you had a sick spot.
So, obviously, starting off the day with a bang, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a great celebration. This is gonna be amazing. I made it to Mando panel. So lucky. The atmosphere was crazy. I had goosebumps. Like I hadn't felt that joy for Star Wars since it's been years.
Yeah.
So it was already a very good start. And then after this one, I nearly missed my Sam Witwer photo op. I was too busy, with Mando and Grogu that I kind of forgot I had a Sam Witwer photo op at 11.
Yeah.
And the Mando Grogu panel finished at 11. So I raced over there, got in line, met him first. So that was cool. And then I met Ashley, had a photo with Ashley that day, and then Hayden and Rosario, which I'm glad I did them on the Friday because their lines just got worse every single day. So first day I met the big dog Hayden, and very quick experience, very very quick, which is why the autograph is just a better opportunity to talk to them.
Yeah.
And Jesse and I had our autograph, so we were chilling. We're like, oh yeah, the photos, it's fine that they're going quick. We get our autograph tomorrow or the next day, so it's okay. We have more time to speak to them then. Yeah. And then they obviously cancelled our autos.
Have you got your refund for that yet?
I did. I got it yesterday.
Yeah.
Or this morning, actually.
Yeah.
Business day today. Yeah. But no, Friday was good. I also then got to the animation panel, which you didn't make.
No.
Which gave us this sick poster.
Yeah, fuck! I wanted that poster so bad, dude. It looks so good.
It is really cool.
It looks so good. So yeah, look at this sick poster, dude. They gave us out. It was like a 20th anniversary for animation panel, and then they gave out this sick poster. There's so many cool things there. You've got like Anakin and Padme, and then you got Leia in front of them at one point. Yeah, over there.
You have the closest thing to a
family photo.
Family photo.
But yeah, it just looks so good, man.
It is very, very cool. Literally every animated character.
The Bendu.
Which I got to shout out Hannah from the race side for getting me this. I went to the panel, and then after the panel, they're like, go to like hall 3 or something and pick up the poster. You just got to give them the red admit thing we got going into the animation panel. I lost my red admit thing in the admit card thingy in the crowd trying to go there because the crowd was massive. I'm tiny. I was getting squished. And then when I got there, I showed them photos that I was at the panel, and they're like, "Sorry, no, you need the red card thingy." And I was like, "That's crazy." So yeah, this was like trying to get into hall 7 to get it, and then people started chanting one way out. It was funny. But Hannah got 2 of these, so she gave me 1. So
unreal.
I thank her so much because I was like,
unreal.
No way, I just missed out on getting that poster when I was legit at the panel. And the panel was dope. More Shadow Legend got announced.
Yes,
so that was really cool to see firsthand.
Yeah,
like the chills. Sam Witwer showed up after they played the trailer. We got an episode of Tales of the Underworld, which was really, really good. I am very excited for that. The first episode was actually very, very good. But this is Sam standing down there with the red spotlight on him after more Shadow Legend got announced. It was very, very cool. So Friday was a great day for me. I had a
Yeah.
great day, and I was pumped for Saturday,
Yep.
and that was a letdown. But man, how was your Friday?
Friday for me, sort of got like stuck in lines and stuff. So Friday, they didn't. I remember on the Saturday on the app they did a better job because Saturday overall was better organized than the Friday. I remember on the app on the Saturday they said they sent out like a notification saying you can queue up for the panel without like lining up to get in first. I didn't know that. I didn't know that on the Friday, so I'm queuing up to get into the convention, and I've got the Mando Grogu panel that starts at 9:30. And so I'm queuing up, and like gates open, we're moving slowly, sort of thing. Ended up getting in at like 20 past 9 or something. And then I've got like 10 minutes. I'm like, lucky I did a bit of a walk around the day before when I was getting my badges and that, so I sort of knew where to go.
You knew where to go, yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, I got about 5 minutes or so to leg it to this panel.
Yeah.
But yeah, got there by like a couple minutes before 9:30, and then I had to go to the back of the line anyway and get in. So it worked out okay in the end, but I the heart rate was up for a couple seconds.
Yeah,
there's no way I'm going to miss this panel, surely.
Yeah.
Quickly,
I thought I had missed it. I'm like, I'm going to go and just have a look. And no one was in the reservation line. I'm like, I'm just going to try this, and it worked.
We'll quickly check in with people. Star Wars nerd, what's going on? You're here, so it's okay. Your money back. Your 20,000 potatoes. Had one entry point and couldn't exit through it. I know it was. They're trying to funnel.
It was packed. Getting out of there was bad.
I think I heard someone say, don't quote me, but I heard someone say that where they were having the panels can hold up to 10,000 people. So you're having like 8,000 plus trying to walk back through at one point.
Yeah, that would be about right.
Nuts. If you didn't get, that's why it was probably a bit of an advantage also setting up the back because I could go straight out. So like out of that Ahsoka panel, I was one of the first out.
Yep.
Oh yeah, big time.
Me too.
The people who organized it, insane. We'll get to that.
It was
a bit more on the Saturday and Sunday, but Star Wars nerd, you talk the most shit. I swear to God. Yeah, what?
No,
what he said.
It was the worst.
What he said.
Please, no.
Yeah, we'll get to it, man. We'll get to it. What's going on, Obi Sean? What's going on? Hope you have a good day at uni, man. Hopefully we're entertaining.
Good day at uni, man. Yeah. Hopefully.
But yeah, so Mando Grogu panel on Friday, like you said, unreal way to start because you have you have them bring out Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling and announce the title and say they're starting filming.
That was crazy.
soon.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool way to start, and then they do the Mando Grogu thing.
Not expect
There's
that.
one thing. So at the start of the panel, like while the host is trying to entertain people before it starts, they said, film, photograph, whatever you want. But if there's a sign or something that goes up, or we tell you to stop filming, you might get a trailer or saying stop filming.
Yeah.
He didn't actually say, if you get a trailer, he's like, we don't know what we're going to get. He just said, if we tell you to stop filming, please stop filming. And I was like, yeah, cool. No worries. Like, obviously that's all good. And so, yeah, they do the Mando Grogu panel. And then at the end, we get a trailer. They did not say a single thing. No signs went up. They didn't say stop filming. Nothing was said. And so a lot of us are filming because we were never told we couldn't.
Yeah.
And right at the very end, like I'm putting my camera away, like the trailer's just finished. And yeah, then all of a sudden security comes out of nowhere, flashing this laminated piece of paper that says like no filming that. It's like, well, no one said anything, dude. It's like
no one said anything.
No one said anything. I was
filming the trailer, and then towards the end, the security people with the lemonade things started waving it. Yeah. I got in trouble so many times. I only went to 2 panels. But I got in trouble so many times for recording.
It's like they forgot.
They never said it.
And then they realized that oh fuck, we should have told him. And then they start like panicking, and waving it around.
I'm not looking around. I'm looking up at the screen, just filming, looking up, filming under my like that.
Yeah. And for the Ahsoka panel, they did do that. They put something up on the screen saying no filming.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, and they said it on stage. Like they were like, they kind of forgot. They were like, oh yeah, by the way, no filming.
They must have just forgot on the Friday.
But yeah, they just completely forgot.
And Mando Grogu one, they didn't say once.
Because I filmed the whole trailer. I didn't put it in my blog because I don't want to get taken down by Lucasfilm or something.
Yeah,
I do have it filmed.
I put half of the trailer in my vlog and didn't get copyrighted. So
I'm sure
guys,
it'd be up
half
everywhere.
a Gregor trailer. Yeah,
it'd
exactly.
be up on Reddit and shit like that. I just didn't want to be the guy to do
it. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Then I'm trying to think what was afterwards for me on Friday. Friday. So then after that, I had my Ashley and Rosario photo. And this is where it got a bit, this is where the organization, you sort of realize just how bad it was. Because, so on my phone, it said 11:40, like, because they might be taking photos from, like, say, 11 to 12 o'clock. They will put you in 10-minute windows, basically. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like, good organization. You know, you're going to line up 11:40 or so, and you know you're going to get your photo taken within 10 minutes or so.
10:15, yeah.
Yeah. So I got there maybe a few minutes before, maybe like 11:30 or something. I was like, can I line up now? And they're like, yeah, all good. I probably got there because then my problem was I had an Ashley photo by herself at 12 o'clock. So 20 minutes later. I didn't get through the Ashley and Rosario photo till like just after 12, maybe 12 on the dot. So I was like, all right, I'll line back up and line up for Ashley's solo photo. I couldn't tell the line. There was no like organization with the line. I was trying to find, I was like tracing the line out to see where the back was. And it just got to this point where it was just in like an infinite loop. And I couldn't tell who was at the back and who was in the line at the front. It was so bad.
Yeah.
And then I saw Ashley go out on the celebration stage to do the that Monopoly collab announcement. And I was like, oh, she's going to be out here for like half an hour. I was like, I don't know. I was like, what am I doing? And so I walked off. And then
so many times, I swear. They had like, their schedule was like meant to be taking photos or autographs, and then they go walk out on Celebration Live stage and on that for 20, 30 minutes. And then everyone in line is like, well, so that was, really bad organization. As you said with the lines were massive. They would come out of like their, actual queue and go to like the main area. Yeah, and then there'd just be a bunch of people trying to go to different lines. No one knew where to go. There was actually really no signs telling you what line you had to go to. You had to find someone in those purple shirts and ask them. Half of them didn't speak English. So it kind of was a nightmare. The organization with that was the first bad bit. Yeah.
And then, so I ended up, and then I saw her go off stage because she was only up there for like 2 minutes doing that quick announcement. And so then I was like, I really want the photo, so I'll go back. And I was like, I still couldn't trace where the line was, so I ended up just going up to the purple shirt people. I was like, look, like, where's the line? Because they had line A, B, C, D or something.
D,
But on that first day, they had no names or nothing. They just had A, B, C, D. It's like, well, it doesn't say on our thing what lines and stuff. So it's like, like what's going on?
Where the hell do we go? Yeah.
Exactly. And so, we ended up, asking one of the purple people, and that go to this line. So lined up, and then obviously she had to finish her dual photos with Rosario, and then because this is where it started getting pushed back. Because so this was the start of it with Rosario. She got pushed back a bit there, but like the experience itself with like Ashley and Rosario was lovely. Like I got time with them, so I was able to like go up and say like, Rosario, you have absolutely like nailed live action Ahsoka, and then like turned to Ashley. I was like, thank you for everything you did in the Clone Wars and that. Like that was my childhood. Like that was unreal. And they were so like thankful and that, like, they were lovely. So I got the photo and then went back to Ashley. And like Ashley's so good, man. Like she remembered, like, I don't know how many people she would have met, but she remembers you. She was like,
I had my photo with her. Sorry, I had my photo with her Friday morning and then autograph like Saturday afternoon. So that's like,
even better, dude.
2 whole days of her seeing people. And she remembered me from the photo. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was really dope.
Then
she's great.
I went up to her. Yeah, this is like half hour, 45 minutes later. And because did you have an Ashley photo as well?
Yep. Yeah.
Because we were in that same line, weren't we?
We've seen each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
And went in. She's like, how'd the other photo turn out? Like, was it good? And that I was like, yeah. She's like, do you want to do a different pose now? And that, like, she was lovely. And because I think I've got the photos in that here. Like, you guys have probably already seen them, but we're gonna show them again. Where are we? Yeah. So there's the dual one with Rosario and Ashley.
That was a really good photo.
It was so good, man. And
that's really nice.
Where are we? And then just the solo one with Ashley.
Really cool, really cool.
But yeah,
bro,
dude,
she's so much
so
taller.
that was the first thing you said when you walked through the lobby on Thursday night. You're feeling like, dude, you're so fucking tall.
I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. I genuinely didn't expect you to be that tall. I genuinely looked that photo we had. I look like a little kid, man. That's great. It was crazy.
Yeah. I knew they were obviously going to get out. I just didn't want to be the guy to get fucking copyrighted. It was like,
was I shorter than you expected?
I don't think so. I think I'd sort of prepared. Like I knew you were gonna be almost a foot shorter. But then, like my mate that I was with, he messaged me. He's like, "Dude, I didn't realize how," because he watches our stream sometimes. He's like, "Dude, I didn't realize how small Isaac
no
was."
Like I literally like no one would know. No one would know.
No, see, the computer, you wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew you were tall. You said you were tall, but I don't know. I don't genuinely haven't met anyone that tall, to be honest.
Oh, dude, it really was. What's going on, Sakura? What's going on? No, she was lovely, man. She was lovely.
She was. This was my first photo with Sam. I still need to. I want to like frame him, but like put him in like one massive frame, and all my photo ops from Japan Celebration, and have like
That'd
the
be
logo
cool.
in the middle, and have all the photos
sick,
around.
Yeah.
But that was my first photo with Sam. He's so dope. So dope.
He's awesome, man. He's awesome.
So dope. And then Ashley, she was lovely too. She was lovely.
Yeah. I know she's got the Ahsoka pose down pat. It's so sick.
Yeah, she does. And then the big one, which my heart was racing here. Like
yeah, this was your Friday.
It was my Friday. It was very, very quick, but I got to speak to them both tiny bit.
Yeah.
At least there's a moment in time where Hayden's looking at me, I'm looking at Hayden, and we're like talking to each other. Like there's a moment in time where that's real, but that's canon now. Absolutely crazy.
What else did I do on Friday? So I had those two photos, and then that's right, because then I was trying to get to the animation panel, but I also had Rosario's auto, and I had Ahmed Best's auto, and I was trying to work out the best way to do it. I was like, look, if I line up for Rosario's now. But then Rosario got held up at the dual photo that you were at, taking that photo.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're all sitting in line. Like we waited in line for a good, I don't even know, man, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah,
and that's
it was about that
even
for my
there, man.
line. Yeah, that's crazy.
I wasn't too far back in the line. I was maybe 20, 25 people. But the line just kept building and building and building. I'm like, if I leave now and go to the panel and come back, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, dude. Like,
and
I'd rather get that. So I got the Rosario auto. It was worth it. It looks so good. I'll quickly get it up. It just pops with the silver.
I wish I got Rosario's auto.
It just pops with the silver. It looks so good.
Really cool.
But yeah, it was unreal. And then I think all I had left that day. Did I meet up with you quickly after, and then I went and got Ahmed Best? I can't remember what happened. Or did I meet you after? I can't remember what I did between Rosario and Ahmed Best. I might have had a quick walk around. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what I did.
Might have bumped into each other, yeah.
But yeah, then I went and got Ahmed Best. He was lovely. So got the Jar Jar Binks auto.
He is cool.
Yeah. And yeah, that was pretty well Friday, because then when I got that, it was basically 6 o'clock and time for the convention to shut.
Yeah, the day goes quick, especially like when you're standing in lines. Like I had so much stuff like planned out for every single day to get to. 60% of stuff that I wanted to get to, I didn't get to just because I was in lines. I just didn't expect to be in line for that long.
Yeah. So yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday was like, I think your Saturday was kind of like my Friday.
Yeah,
because we were just stuck in lines for so long.
Yeah, my Saturday was the bad day.
Yeah. And like Saturday started off really well. I was like hopeful. I'm like, cool, I got like most of my stuff out of the way. I've only got a couple things left. Like Saturday, Sunday gonna be peak. And then but tell me about your Saturday first.
My Saturday was the most stressful, overwhelming. Isaac, Jesse is grievous in your invisible hand.
God damn. JS is in the building. What's up, guys? I watched Revenge of the Sith today in theater. Such a great experience. It was so worth it. I cried like a baby so many times and lost count. See, for me and Isaac, it was our second time because we got the full
Yeah,
marathon
we got it
last year.
last year. Yeah.
But it's still unreal, dude.
It was unreal. I saw it yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, and yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Happened to me Friday. Best experience.
Oh yeah, watching it.
It was super fast, but the separate line moved really fast, so they did well on Sunday. I think they got sort of better day by day, but I did read on one of the Facebook groups with the Diego Luna one. Like, you apparently at one point they're all lining up for the photos. He's meant to come out like 12:30 or something, and then at 12:31 he goes on the celebration stage, and
That
everyone's
happened
just
so
sitting
many
there.
times.
Yeah, and everyone's just sitting there looking at the lineup, like in the photo lineup, just watching him on stage. It's like, dude. And I think he came back
That
at like 1 o'clock or
happened.
something.
That happened to someone when I was in a line. I forgot who it was. Might have been Ahmed Best's line when I
Yeah,
was
okay.
in line for photo with him. We were in line. I was close to the front because I got there early, maybe like 5 people back from the front. So it
Yeah,
was fine. But I was talking to the guys around me because we were just like waiting.
yeah.
And then he gets called out onto the celebration live stage, and we just look at each other and we're like, what the actual fuck?
Bruh. That's what I
It
mean,
happened
like,
so many times.
sure, it might be a surprise for him to go on the celebration or stage or something, but surely the
But like,
organizers can know. So
exactly.
you can
Yeah.
plan around, like, it's
Yeah.
just so poorly
Terrible.
organized, man.
Yeah.
So poorly organized. Like, they got given these time slots, sold tickets. They know how many tickets they sold, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sad day for you, man.
Saturday for me, I got there right, and I had this was a big day for me. I already knew it was gonna be a big day. I had a lot
Mhm.
on this day. I didn't really
Yeah,
think that through. I had 3 autos. I had my Ashley auto, my Sam auto, my Hayden
yeah,
auto, and then I had my Ahmed Best photo and Anthony Daniels photo. So I had a
yeah,
lot to get to in one day.
yeah.
And I knew that. I was prepared. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, then there, then there, then there. And I'm like, it'll be fine. First up, I went to get my Sam auto. His line had closed. So I'm like, I'm in the auto area. I'll go get Ashley's. I got hers.
Yeah.
Was in line for a long time because she takes her time with people, which I really,
Yeah.
really respect. Really do.
Yeah.
But obviously this means a line moves slow, which is okay. You know, it's definitely worth it to get that extra time with her once you get to the
Oh,
front.
yeah. Yeah.
But I was in line, finally got to the front, and then my autograph thing wasn't scanning. Alongside, the guy noticed I had the wrong one because I had the 8x10. I had a pop with me. He's like, "You need the
Mm.
premium one," but it wasn't even scanning because I'm like, I can't be bothered right now.
Yeah.
I got to get to I'm like, I got Hayden's photo later. Hayden's auto later. I've got to get to
Yeah.
2 photos. I've got Sam's auto still to get. Like, it was probably at midday this point, and I
Yeah.
hadn't got anyone's yet. And I'm like, Ahsoka panel's in an hour. I want to get to it. So I was
Yeah.
just gonna get the 8x10, but my thing wasn't even scanning for that, and he said I had to go
Yeah.
to the information to get that fixed. I'm like, well, if I'm going to the information, I might as well upgrade to the premium, which I did. And then he's like, when you come back, you can come through the VIP line. And I'm like, thank you so much.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So that was good. I got to the information thing, was in line to get to the front of the information desk thingy for about
Yeah.
20 minutes, and I was losing my shit. I was just like getting so stressed that I was gonna miss
Yeah. It's
everything
stressful, isn't it,
today.
when you got so many things to
Yeah,
get to and you get held?
yeah,
Because
and
then you had the cash thing as well, didn't you?
exactly. I got to the front, and like no signs of this, by the way. I got to the front
Yeah.
and was like, "Can I upgrade? Also, my thing isn't working." And they're like, "Yep, no worries. It is cash only, by the way." And I'm like, "You're
That makes
kidding
no
me.
sense for a
You're
big
kidding me."
business.
It doesn't. No signs either. And I'm like, "Do you know where
Yeah.
the closest ATM is?" And they're like, No idea." The guy said to me, "No idea, mate." And I'm like, "Awesome. I'll be back." I found one eventually up in like
Yeah.
the front area, and then I
Mhm.
got the money out. I also upgraded all my autos to the premium because I only had 8x10s.
Yeah.
So I'm like, might as well upgrade them all. So I got like 20,000 yen out or something.
Yeah.
Because I only had to pay the difference to upgrade from 8x10 to premium, obviously. Got back to the information thing, had to line up again. This line was about 30 minutes now. And so it was about 12:50 by the time I got to the front, did it all. It was 12:50. I'm like, the Ahsoka panel's in 10 minutes. I'm not making it. Didn't really even bother to go try. I'm like, Mandalorian and Grogu one I made 5 minutes before. Could I do the same trick with Ahsoka? But I'm like, I don't even think I have time to sit through an hour of a panel and still. It was 1 p.m. at this point, and I hadn't got any photos or orders done. I had 3 orders and 2 photos to get. So it was so stressful. I went back to Ashley's. I went through the VIP line. She wasn't there anymore. So I think I had to wait 40 minutes. But when she arrived back, I was at the front anyway.
Good.
And then that moment with her definitely brought my spirits back. It really did. She was very lovely. She even said hello to the vlog because she said, how's my going? And I'm like, it's great. I've been vlogging the whole thing for my YouTube. And then she offers to say hello. And I'm like, oh my God, this is sick.
That's so sick, man.
She said hello. It was very, very cool. Very good interaction. She signed my pop. I'll go get it.
Yeah, please get it. It looks so good, dude. So he's got the. I was gonna get mine, but you'll see his in a sec. He's got the dual Darth Maul and Ahsoka Funko set signed by both of them. It looks so sick.
So this is very cool. So I got Sam to also sign this. I need to get a birthday cover for this. Now, I accidentally smudged a little bit of Ashley's signature, but it's okay. It doesn't look the worst. It still looks very cool, I think.
No, it still looks
her signature. Her signature is very cool, and then
it is how she got later does her name with Ahsoka as well. Yeah. It's so good.
I just think that's really dope with the both of them. A lot of people were doing. I saw a lot of people with this pop doing.
Yeah, it look. Yeah, when you get them two together, like you have to, dude. It looks so good.
It's very, very cool.
Looks so good.
So that brought my spirits back, and then after that, I then think I went to go get photos because I had Anthony and Ahmed because Sam's auto wasn't till the afternoon and so was Hayden's. And I was already like stressing about that, thinking, how am I going to make that work? But went to Ahmed's photo and then went to Anthony's. They were pretty smooth. We had to wait a little bit for them to come. As I said, we were in Ahmed's line for a bit and then he just walked out on live stage and we were like, okay, that's crazy. But he came eventually, got his photo, and then I went straight to the Anthony line. And then after that, I went straight back to the autos to go get Hayden's. And when I got to his line, it was full. I went to enter the line, and they turned me away. They said, no more people. And I'm like, what do you mean no more people? Like, they wouldn't tell me when to come back. I'm like, so when do I come back for the autograph? And they're like, we don't know. They were saying, we don't know. And that just made me mad because how am I meant to know that? I paid a lot of money for this auto. I was looking forward to this. This was the biggest thing, the reason I was there.
Absolutely.
And they were just saying, we don't know when you can come back. And then, again, that's, I think, really bad organization because there's a million other things I've got to attend at the event. So I'm like, how do I know when to come back? Is it later today? Is it in an hour? Is it in half an hour? Is it tomorrow? And then I just like, okay, I'm gonna go get Sam's auto, and then just come back and see what Hayden's line's doing. So I went to Sam's. Was near the front. We were all sitting down waiting for him to come, and then he eventually came. Line went pretty quick, but he still took his time with people. I spoke to him about the animated show. Said it looked amazing, and said I know it's gonna be good because he's in it. He's like, yeah, thank you so much. We've been working on it for a very long time. He was very cool to talk to. I love Sam. He's dope, man. He's really dope.
Yeah.
And then got that done. Obviously, he signed that half.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Hayden's line, and then they told me to go to the autograph information desk and to get a red card, like a red card to come back tomorrow, which would be the Sunday. I'm like, okay, no worries. I'll come first thing on Sunday and I'll be at the front of his line. So I went to go get the red card, went there, and they said they're not giving any more out and that they are refunding the rest of Hayden's autos. And my heart was shattered. I refused to believe it for a good hour. If you watch my vlog, I'm just walking around the autograph area, just walking in circles like, this isn't real. Like, I was hanging around at Hayden's auto like, they're going to open it back up, right? But no, they just straight up said that they were just going to refund. And then the police showed up and started guarding Hayden's line, which was crazy. which was crazy. And I was just in disbelief. I messaged you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was in disbelief. Like I didn't want to believe it. I genuinely, I'm like, no, I'm getting that order. I'm getting that order. And then we got that email later that evening saying we would get a. So that's when like the whole day shattered for me. It was already so stressful, and I'm like, okay, at least I can end it on a good note, getting Hayden's auto. But no,
yeah.
Let's make it even worse. Let's cancel it for you. So that was my Saturday. Didn't make any panels. Didn't make the Ahsoka panel. Just based running.
Yeah.
I was in the photo op and autograph area the whole day.
Yeah.
But my little moments with the actors that I got to, Sam, Ashley, Anthony, and Ahmed, was still very wholesome.
Yeah.
And still made my day.
Yeah. Because so for me, rocked up because I knew I had Hayden's photo like a couple hours after, like 11:40. So convention opens at 9. I had 11:40. I had Sam Whitworth photo and auto on the same day too. His auto was first thing in the morning though, so I was like, I could probably sneak that in and then go start seeing what Hayden's line's like, because I knew about on the Friday, so the day before, Hayden was signing at he was still signing at 6. Oh, sorry, at 7, and the lineup was still like long, so they ended up sending everyone home on the Friday. And I think there was a couple conflicting things on the Facebook group. Like some people were saying they were telling him to come back on Sunday to see if they could fit him in, or but then that also opened up the problem that some people only had Friday passes to get into the convention. But apparently they were saying that they were offering Sunday passes or like passes for the weekend or something, so they could get in to get the auto. So I don't know what the actual go was with that. But then on Saturday, I heard that they were trying to fit the Friday people in then. So it was like 3 different plans. But anyway, so I got the Sam auto, which I got him to sign a mall photo. So that looks pretty sick. So got him to sign that. And then went and had a look at Hayden's line up for Hayden's photo. Now, the line for the photo was moving like steady, but you could tell people were getting like a moment with him. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Haydenception girl, but she was in the like same line as me, just like ahead of me. And they had time, like it was his birthday that day. So they for her photo, she had the Haydenception shirt. They put the party hat on him and that. So they had time to set it up. Like everyone was getting a good moment with him and things like that. And then the line sort of just like stopped, like 20 people out from me or so. And then someone started coming down the line saying no handshakes, no hugs, no photos. They basically wanted you in and out. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. And
the money you pay.
I know. And so you're in the line, and then you sort of walk into the booth where the photos are getting taken. There's a room for maybe 4 or 5 people, and then you're around the corner and you are looking at Hayden. I was watching what they were doing to the people ahead of me. They were literally lining, like there's a bit of tape on the ground where the next person in line stands behind, and then once the person is done having the photo with him, you then go in. They had their arms like behind people pushing them in. I was like, I swear to God, if you touch me, I'm going to have such a fucking problem with this. And I don't know if it's because I'm taller or not, but I don't think they touched me. But like, because all these people ahead of me are like 5 foot something, and they're just like trying to push them through. They didn't touch me, thank God, because I don't think I would have been too happy. Like you're having a photo with like your hero for the last like 20 years. I don't want to be pushed towards him. And so, walked in. I was like, "Hi, Hayden." I was like, because it was so tricky because like I had all these things in my head like that I was thinking about that I wanted to say, and then they just like they put such a spanner in the works. Like
everything leaves your head.
I felt so rushed then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I wish I'd seen Tony before, because he was saying like just don't care. Like they can't if you're talking to Hayden, they can't. To them. Yeah. I wish I'd sort of listened to that before. And so I get in and I was like, I felt so rushed because I don't want to like, I'm not trying to piss everyone off, but like at the same time, I pay good money for this.
Exactly.
But exactly. And Hayden's so nice because I went and I was like, hey, Hayden, how I like, because I didn't even say happy birthday. I felt so bad after. I was like, I felt so rushed and shit.
So I had my autograph on the Saturday with him, and
Yeah.
I was so disappointed I didn't get to say happy
Yeah.
birthday to him.
And so you get in, I'm like, "Hey, Hayden, how are you?" I was like, "Thank you so much for everything. Like, you are my hero. I love you." And he shook my hand, and I could see them in the corner because that was like one of the first things they said, no handshakes. And he put his hand out though, so I'm gonna shake it. And I
Yeah.
could just see them in the corner of my eye doing this or that, like get a move on. And I was like, you can fuck off.
Yeah, fuck
And
off.
so I shook his hand. I don't think he saw the full tattoo, but I was like, I've got the tattoo and everything. Like, I love you so much. He sort of quickly looked at it and he's like, oh dude, that is so cool. And yeah, then took the photo. I was like, thank you so much. And he shook my hand again. He's like, it was so nice to meet you. And yeah, I could see the dude because they've sort of got like a curtain behind each like booth where there's some workers or like family or whatever sort of behind the curtain. One of the guys came out the curtain and he's like looking at me. He's like death staring me. And then I start like moving. He's like, yeah, cool, thanks, appreciate it, mate. I was like, dude, what is your problem?
That's
I was
crazy.
like,
Yeah,
do you know how much money we paid for this shit? We don't pay
exactly.
We don't pay 350, 400, however much it was
Exactly.
for 2 seconds. I don't think
And
20, even
Hayden should
30
be in
seconds.
charge.
Exactly. Like,
Hayden wanted to
yeah,
talk to you. He was taking his
yeah,
time. Like, he should be in charge. Like, they need to all
yeah.
like genuinely F off.
And you could tell he just felt
It's
so
ridiculous.
bad
Yeah,
because,
he
like,
would.
he could see everyone
Yeah.
getting rushed through, getting flustered. Like, I heard one girl got pushed towards him and just like started bawling her eyes out and that. And they took the photo and then because like obviously she was
Oh
crying
yeah,
and that
yeah,
they like
yeah.
brought her back around and Hayden was like trying to comfort her and that. It was just so poorly ran. Like, first of all, as an employee, you should never be touching like a customer like that
No.
to start with.
No, yeah.
But it was just so poor. Um, yeah, no, they like it's just a business to them. Like they're just trying to cram as many
It
people in
is
for as much money, but
really
they've just
sad.
refunded half of the autographs and I don't know how
Exactly,
many photos.
exactly.
So how'd that work out for you? But it was just so poorly ran. Um,
Yeah, they tried to cram as many people in as possible just to make that
like
extra
yeah.
buck, and it didn't even
Mm.
turn out their way. It caused unnecessary stress for everyone there who got
Mm,
cancelled, and then they didn't even make their money. It was
exactly.
just stupid. In the
Because
end,
like
It
because
didn't
it was
work out
such
for
a yeah.
anybody.
Because it was such a poor experience, I was really banking on that autograph too. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get my
Yeah,
time, I can
exactly.
relax,
Me
like, I
too.
know what to expect sort of thing, I can talk to him,"
Exactly.
and that just went to shit.
That's why, like, I had that the photo on the Friday, which was alright, it was very
Mm,
quick. I had maybe 5 seconds to speak to Rosario and then 5 seconds with Hayden. It was very quick, but I'm like, "It's okay, I've got Saturday to speak to Hayden more." I had things I
mm.
wanted to say to him.
Yeah,
So I'm like, It's okay," you know? And then, just cancel the autograph.
yeah.
So disappointing.
What's Retro saying? Sinner's masterpiece of the film, and I heard the Revenge of the Sith ending from the other side of the cinema. I know, Sakura, I know. I'll have to redeem myself. I'll be meeting him again soon at some point.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I should have. Oh, I wasn't at the stand talking to him, but I'll say something about that quickly after.
I
Yes,
hope.
fingers crossed.
I was
Fingers
gonna
crossed.
I hope.
Yeah,
I'll be there. I'll be there.
yeah.
I'll
Got a
be there.
year of savings. Oh, 2 years
Yeah.
really,
2 years
but
till
yeah,
it is, and then tickets probably go on sale in, like, a year.
yeah. Best advice Tony
We'll
gave me
be
on
there.
meeting Shin was don't listen to the workers. You pay good money to beat it. Exactly. Yeah,
Exactly.
especially if
It
the
was what he
actors take.
exactly said to us
Yeah, I
afterwards.
should have. Yeah, I didn't really think about it from that point of view. I just felt, yeah, they were just trying to rush it through, man. It was so bad.
It's very overwhelming.
Oh, yeah. See, I think on Sunday because everyone sort of just gave up as well. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what the time was like. Like, what was the lines in that like on Sunday for autographs and photos, Sakura? I honestly have no idea, dude. I don't know. I think I saw a lot of people on like the Facebook
Yeah,
group and that talking
true.
about like going after him legal wise and that, but they would have so much shit there to protect them. I honestly
Yeah,
don't know.
loopholes.
And but I mean, they wouldn't have a loophole for touching people, so I don't know if anyone's got it on film. But I mean,
True,
if
true,
um, but yeah,
if you go to the
yes, we did.
comments on the Star Wars celebration, like Instagram, there's
Yeah.
lots of angry people. But
Mhm.
again, they don't listen to that, and they're all like the type of people that see those comments and they'll just be like, "Oh, they're just typical haters." Like they never take criticism or feedback on. They just think we're just hating when it was genuinely really poor. But yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, the Hayden line, I don't think you'll ever see anything like a Hayden line. That was just ridiculous.
It was crazy. Yeah, for the Hayden and Rosario one on the Friday, it did the queue like the snake thing and came out, then went out the building, around the corner, down, and then around another corner.
That was what started it. That was what started that backlog, yeah.
That's what I mean. They had too many people booked for photos and autos that from day one, it just pushed everything back.
The Sunday line was moving pretty fast, but Hayden looked really relaxed. Yeah, see, that's good. Like, as long as you're getting your moment, they're not actually touching you and pushing you towards him and that. Like, But yeah, but like the annoying thing is because some of the people that would have got in would have like bought it a week later or something for Hayden. Because I can't remember exactly when his stuff sold out, but you had a week or two. But he was the first to sell out. But then you had me. I was at work. I had to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And so, so I've got my phone hid in the toilet and like booked his photo and auto and everything. And yeah, it's so annoying. Yeah, dude. But that's it. See, at least for you, it's in your country. We traveled me and Isaac went 10 hours purely to meet him. And we got like 10 seconds and it was just rushed. It was ruined. We got canceled for other thing. I see. If I was in America, I could be one of those guys that's, like Tony or someone who's met him like 8, 10, 12 times, whatever.
Yeah, it's like
because we're in Australia, it's such a harder thing
we don't
for
get
us.
Things like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Japan will be, unless they come to Australia, Japan would honestly probably be the closest place that we would have.
Yeah. But we did get the photo. He was absolutely lovely. We got the photo. What else? Oh yeah, but with my Sam Whitworth thing, I was like, because I wanted to ask him a really nerdy question. I was going to ask him about the
you got it with Sam, eh?
I wanted to ask him about the Force Lightning, like the red. Like, what's the difference? What does red Force Lightning mean? But then the mall show got announced, and I saw the red Twilight.
Yeah, you got it.
And so I had to ask him. I was like, are we gonna get the Darth Talon story arc like George had planned? He sort of just looked at me. But now I've seen all these interviews. He'd been asked about it before I even got to him, but I hadn't seen any of this. I was like, I want to be the first one asking about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's like, you noticed that, did you? I was like, yeah. I was like, a little bit of Darth Talon or something. He's like, that's interesting, isn't it? I was like, yeah. So what's going on? He's like, yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? I was like, fuck.
Sure.
But I saw an interview because someone asked him about it, and he's like, sorry, what'd you say? And they asked the question. Yeah, he's like, sorry, wait, what
I
was
saw
that? He's like, I can do this all day, dude.
He's not answering.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, we're getting Darth Talon. Unless he's playing 4D chess with us, we're getting Darth Talon, which will be fucking sick. I wonder if they can. I'm trying to think of a story arc there. We can talk about it after. And then at the end of the day, the last thing that day I had was the Sam photo. Once again, awesome. The guys before me, one of them was dressed up as Starkiller, had unreal cosplay, and in the photo he held the
wow.
Yeah, and in the photo he held the helmet. It looks so good.
That's really cool.
That was basically my Saturday done. So that was me at like 4:35 o'clock. There was another hour, but I didn't really have a lot to go around and see, sort of thing, because I'd already walked around a decent amount between Hayden and the Sam Whitworth photo. Oh, sorry, completely forgot about the Ahsoka panel. The Ahsoka panel. Fuck, how could I forget that? Sorry, the Ahsoka panel, unbelievable. Obviously so started, jealous. Dude, it was so good. Started with Rosario, Dave, was it just those two? It was those two on the moderator at the start. Oh no, John was there as well.
John
was there. Yeah, John was there. So it was those three in the moderator talking about season 1, and then we talking about season 1, and then they started talking about season 2. So they started talking about Ray Stevenson. Dave spoke about him really nicely, got a bit emotional, but like spoke about him really nicely. They showed us 2 photos, which you guys have all seen by now. 2 photos of him, of the new actor Rory McCann as Balin. Looks unreal. Looks really good.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be a great actor for Balin.
Yeah, he's
and he was also good friends with with Rey as well. So
makes it even
he
better.
knows. Yeah. So we got that, and then they brought out Hayden, and Hayden confirmed Anakin would be back in season 2, which would be sick. And then we got they showed us some sketches because Dave was like, they remember that one they teased us with at the end of season 1. It was Ahsoka and Sabine standing on the finger of the father.
Yeah.
So yeah, they showed us a couple more Dave sketches. One was just like, it looked like Ahsoka and Sabine walking out of a bit of a hut, like one of the Noti houses sort of thing. Mm-hmm. And then the other one was Ahsoka standing in front of this great big door, and there was an icy surface. So I'm imagining what that might be is what's calling to Balin as well. That light, I'm imagining there's a building up there, that peak of the mountain, that sort of thing. So I'm imagining that's what we're getting there. And then what did they? I'm trying to think if they showed us anything else. No, because then they got to the trailer. Or they're like, we want to show you something. Oh no, they said they announced Admiral Akbar was returning, and he's going to go head to head with Thrawn, which was sick.
Is dope. Yeah.
Dave's like, I don't normally give you guys stuff like this, but here, have this.
No,
like,
he doesn't like saying
stuff. And then we got, he was like, I don't want to leave you with nothing. I want to show you something, but we haven't started filming yet. So they started filming, like they would have started filming now, I guess, because I said next week.
Now.
So yeah. They'd be in London filming now, I guess. And yeah, so he showed up. He was like, I wanted to give you guys something, but we haven't started filming. So he's like, when I saw A New Hope in cinemas, they had a trailer around that time for Empire, but they hadn't started filming Empire yet. And it was one of those. So what they gave us, it was one of those like retro trailers. You know, like how people do those retro trailers for like the prequels and stuff. Like if Phantom Menace was made in the 50s or 30s or whatever it was. And it was it was like sketches and still images with the old fashioned, like the real grainy images with like the old fashioned voiceover and that. And it went real quick. It was like 10, 20 seconds. It was real quick. But what you saw in that trailer, I'm trying to remember everything, but what you saw Night Sisters. So I'm like, that pretty well confirms all those coffins, we'll call them, that they were bringing back to Dathomir are, Night Sisters are going to revive. We saw, but it looked like they were going head to head with Enoch. So it was a bit of it's like they've helped bring him back, but now they're fighting. So I don't know what the go is there. We got Ahsoka was battling the voiceover said something about like these ancient beasts from a distant galaxy. So I don't know, they looked almost like robots, droids, something like that. But yeah, they were these beasts, they call them, from obviously Peridia. But then the cool thing, I'm really seeing many people talking about it. But the cool thing I noticed, there was you sort of see a zoomed out angle and then zoom into the face, and then that's it. It's like a second in total. But it's a pale white bald face, 2 red stripes down here. And he's almost got like a bit of a Bane mask. But it looked exactly like the sun, and it looked like Sam Witwer. But it also reminded me, because my guy Skywalker Arts, one of the thumbnails he did for me was like I was talking about the father, the son, and the daughter, and so he for the thumbnail he did them in live action, combining them with their voice actors.
Oh yeah,
so
I think
so he did a decent edit for me, like as with Sam Witwer as the son, and it just looks so much like it. I was like, we're getting the son. We are going to get the son in season 2. I reckon that's going to be Sam's first live action role.
That's
gonna be, well, with his face at least. We're getting Sam as the son, I reckon. Like, because Dave's like, before the trailer went out, he's like, these are just all sketches and stuff. You're not going to know what any of this means. But I'm trying to like put the story together. I was like, I think I sort of see where it's going. But yeah, man, it's going to be sick. And they're like, this isn't even like the big stuff. So, like, if we're getting Abeloth, like, we might get Luke. Like, I think season 2 is going to be
so much that they got to cram in 8 episodes, though. Like, so much.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I still imagine it's all leading towards this movie. That's what
Yeah.
It's what I'm imagining.
Endgame battle.
Yeah. Well, that's what I keep thinking. Everyone's like, oh, it'd be so lame. Dude, how cool would it be to see Luke Skywalker teaming up with Boba Fett, teaming up with Mando. It's literally
our sequels.
Dude, like that could be sequels for us. Like, and then 7, 8, 9 can fuck off.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
they
have
are
something to replace them with.
Yeah, that's what I
But,
mean, like, I'm
but
excited as
yeah,
hell.
I'm so keen, man. I'm so keen. I think with
Mhm.
Dave at the helm, like, yeah, it should be decent. It should be decent.
It will be.
Um,
It's good.
but yeah,
I'm
so
so disappointed I didn't make that panel.
dude, it
Kinda
was like,
sad,
yeah.
oh.
At you got the animation.
And
We got
Hay
Mando Grogu
Yeah,
together. You got
yeah.
the animation. I got
You got it, and it
Ahsoka.
goes so good.
And I had you
And
texting me
Hayden
the whole way
walked
through
out.
the animation panel. I was like, please tell me what's going
Yeah,
on. And they're like, more
yeah,
show. I was like,
yeah.
what?
More show. That was the Underworld episode.
Yeah, it was keeping me going in that Rosario line. I was
Yeah.
dying.
We got it's a week today we get Tails.
Yeah, like 6
We get
days or
it May
something. Yeah.
5th, don't we? Well,
Well,
we
I don't
getting it on
know
May
because
4th. Because
they say
last
May
year they
4th. Last year they gave it to us on May 4th, but they
were
gave it
like
to
one of
us
the
our
first ones to
time.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it's the same.
Surely.
But yeah. Was it secure? I had group 2 after the people from Friday didn't get a chance. Oh, okay. So you're one of the first for like after Friday. That's good. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'll just move to the stage real quick. Gotcha.
I
Yeah, we
know,
do.
man. I know.
Not fair.
Oh, dude. Kill me. Kill me now. It was so good, Sakura. It was so
Sounds
good.
like, yeah.
It was so good. And yeah, so that was basically my sad day. Like, I got done at 5. I'd already sort of had a bit of a walk around between the Ahsoka panel and the Witwer photo. So I went back to the hotel. I was like, okay, I might get a head start in editing. Because yeah, those nights, like I know you're the same. I was getting 3, maybe 4 hours tops. Because you're getting back to the hotel, like uploading, like editing the vlog, uploading it, like doing all that stuff, going to bed, and then trying to get up early to get back in line. Like it was a
like,
slog for those couple of days.
we were down in the foyer hanging like every night till late hours.
Yeah, because that was what I was going to get to. So I'm in the hotel, like feeling like, okay, Saturday was pretty decent. Hold up, there, hold up, and like yeah, feeling pretty good. Like okay, Saturday wasn't so great with Hayden, but like get the auto Sunday, uploading the vlog. Like might even be able to get an early night's sleep and line up real early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then you start messaging me. You creep into my DMs and you're telling me the worst news imaginable. And I'm just hating life. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
I'm sorry, man, for ruining the evening.
Dude. And then like I'm on the phone with my girlfriend. And I'm just like, dude, this is the worst trip ever. I'm hating everything. She's like, what? Yeah. She's like, I can't do anything. I was like, I am hating everything. Like, we are going to America now. Like, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then the email comes through, and I'm just like, yeah, my life's over. This is great. But then, yeah, so then, like, because what did you walk back across with Hannah? Was it?
Yeah, I think Saturday, because I was there till after the doors closed.
Yeah,
like I think it was like 6:30 we got out of there because they had closed it, and over the PA they were saying everyone leave, the place is closed, but they were still live on the celebration stage, and I think it was Ashley. Ashley was on the celebration stage, and it was like 6:30. And then
what?
she's like, they can't kick us out. We're talking right now. We're having a great time. So that was really cool. And then it eventually ended, and I was with Henna and Tilly, her girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And then we walked back. And then she said that we were all gonna hang down in the foyer.
Yeah.
There was some meetup, and then I told you we went down together.
Yeah.
And then the night started from there, and that was a fun night.
That was honestly the best like medicine because I was sitting up in that hotel room feeling so shit. I was like, I've traveled all this way for Hayden and I've just ruined it, rushed it, and then cut it. But then, dude, that hangout, that is honestly that, and then the Sunday night highlights by far.
Yeah,
like,
me
just sitting
too.
in the lobby, like talking shit, talking about Star Wars, like, it was so good,
fun.
man.
It was
getting the Americans to try Vegemite and Tim Tams.
It was so fun. And just seeing all these people,
night, man.
Hanging with these people that we've talked to online for years now was it was really dope.
Because what was it? What time did we get to the lobby? Like 7:30?
Yeah, about 7. Yeah.
And what we went back. What time did we finish? Like it was after midnight, wasn't it?
It was
like
after
12:30 or something.
Yeah,
we're hanging out for like 4 or 5 hours. Just dude, it was the best night.
And I slept to edit my Saturday vlog.
That's right.
I had a little bit too much to drink of Japan's crazy strong alcohol.
He had one drink and he's like,
it's crazy. Like 9%, bro, for $2. Dangerous. Yeah, you walked me back to my room, didn't you? And I couldn't find my room number.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
We're trying to figure it out. We're just like scanning it. We're just putting the card on each door, like trying to. Oh, this one unlocks. Good.
It was so fun though, and I started to edit my vlog. I think I got halfway through it. I was laying in my bed, and then so this will lead into Sunday. So I was laying in my bed editing it because I've just been I edited all the vlogs on CapCut because I filmed on my phone. It was perfect, but I was like halfway through editing. I was like ready to pass out. I eventually passed out halfway editing. And then I have my phone on like the auto lock. I have it on like never, so it won't turn off.
Yeah.
If I have it on, like with something open, it's not going to turn off.
Yeah.
So I had CapCut open with editing, and then I fell asleep, and my phone died overnight. And then I remember the next morning, because we planned to just get there. Like we didn't have to get there super early. We didn't have anything on at this point now.
Yeah.
Sunday was a really chill day. We'll get to it. But yeah, then woke up Sunday morning in an absolute panic because my alarms didn't go off and my room was pitch black. Didn't know what the time was because my phone was dead.
Oh, dude,
and I'm like, oh my god, is it like 1 p.m. right now?
It's the worst thing ever.
Finally found my charger for my phone charger, and it was only like 8 a.m. or something. So I was chilling. But yeah, those nights in the foyer were really fun.
Dude, they were so good, man. Oh yeah, like Sunday nights, but
yeah.
Because that sad day, so I got back to the room maybe 12:30, edited the vlog, and left it to like process and that. So I probably went to sleep about 2:30 because I was going to get up. We are going to get up early and try and be first ones through the door for Hayden, but then we're like, oh, okay, we got cancelled.
No point now. Yeah.
So yeah, we just got up. What time? I reckon I got to the convention maybe 11 or something.
We did it late. We walked over that day together. I was gonna go early that day at like 5 a.m. to go to the show store because I wanted to get into the show store. And the line for that was like 5 hours every day. I'm like, that's crazy. So I was gonna go early. I was never gonna make it early. I can't wake up early. It's impossible, guys. I'm just not gonna try at this point.
I reckon, every time in the lobby, we're like, me and Isaac like, all right, we'll meet in the lobby at this time. We'll head over.
I'm so sorry. I can't do the mornings.
Dude, normally I'm the same. I think when I'm not in my own bed, though, I wake up a bit easier. And dude, like even that first morning, because the sunrise is so early there. Like I woke up at 5:30, I think, on one of those mornings, and the sun was up. I was like, dude, I thought I'd slept in or something. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so bad. I'm such a deep sleeper. That's why I always try and put my phone next to my head when I fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I can at least hear the vibration next to my head.
Yeah.
But even then, sometimes I sleep 3, 4, 5 alarms before I actually get up.
No, me too. I set them like minutes apart from each other.
That's what I do.
I
was gonna say, I'll get my clock up. Because I was like extra paranoid for celebration. Where are we? Here we are. This is what I did. So starting from 5:15, I went 5:15, 5. I'm trying to get out the light. 5:20, 5:21, 5:22, 5:23.
I got the exact same minutes apart. Yep.
5:30, 5:35, 5:40, 5:45, 5:50, 5:55, 6, 6:30, 6:35, 6:40, 6:45, 6:50, 6:55, 7.
I had the exact same thing. Literally replica.
I was so paranoid, man.
Me too. Yeah. And then, see, like the thing with me is like I'll wake up, the alarm will go off, and I'll turn it off. And I'm still laying in bed because it's not the waking up, it's the getting out of bed.
Yeah.
So I'm laying in bed. I'm like, oh, just 5 more minutes of laying in bed, and then I fall back to sleep in those 5 more minutes.
That's so bad.
I'm screwed.
You're a smart woman. You're a very smart woman. I see. If I had a smartwatch, I'd probably do that because then you can feel it on your.
Yeah.
So, wait, are you from Australia, Sakura, or are you just are you from elsewhere and you're just lucky enough to have tried our delicacy? They're like $2, but
Tip taps are the best though.
Oh, dude, they're so good. Like American, when we were giving them the Vegemite, was like hit and miss, but the Tim Tams was the
saving grace.
order.
No, those nights were really fun.
But yeah, Sunday, you had a couple things on Sunday because you had this mysterious credit that showed up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. When I went to upgrade on the Saturday, all my autographs for the premium from the 8x10, I had credit, which by the way meant that I didn't even have to go and get cash and spend an extra 40 minutes and all that stress. So again, why the hell would they tell me to go get cash so I can pay for it when I didn't need cash because I had credit? It put me into credit. And then I don't know how because I was upgrading, but the guy's like, "You've got credit now. Do you want to just lose it or put it towards something?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to lose it. I'll put it towards another auto or photo." And originally I said a Rosario auto, but she was sold out. And then I'm like, "What else is there?" And I'm like, I might as well get Thames because I was always just saving Tem to do here in Australia because he comes here all the time. And I'm like, I got the credit, got nothing else really to use. So I'm like, I'll do Tem. So I got a photo with Tem. So that was cool. I'm glad I did that. He was very cool. He was very, very cool. I said to him, we need to see him back in Star Wars ASAP, and he's like, yes, I hope so. So he was really cool. Loved Tamara Morrison. His line was very confusing as well. Remember, we got there and the line was massive, and we're like, this can't be real. Like, I think that was because that was because of Diago Lunas. Yeah, they had Diago Lunas and they had someone else, and then they had Thames. Like they were.
Yeah,
I was like, what is happening?
Wasn't it Diego? Then it was like was it the Rogue One duo, like with him and K2SO?
Yeah. And then it was Tim. So that was all over the shop, but it didn't even take that long. I don't know. I really don't know what happened there, but I got the photo, and then yeah, that was a chill day. Sunday was a good day. We just walked around looking at things.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Sunday. It was a chill day. We got there at like 11 a.m. The start of the day, we were ripping packs outside the top.
Yeah,
my first pack, and I pulled.
You lost your virginity.
I was talking to Tony last night about this actually. My Fennec card. Now I was telling him about selling it, right? And he said to sit on it. He said, "Don't do it yet," because he said these are only just going to get rarer. Because when the May 4 boxes come out, these will go up because these were only celebration specials.
That's
for
a good
Japan.
shout, actually.
So he's like, because he got some of the of those ones. And yeah, he said sit on it because the value is just going to go up. So very, very.
I was watching someone rip a case of it last night, and they also got a Fennec out of 10. What's yours numbered?
Mine's 5.
I think there's a 7.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you for the advice, Tony.
Yes.
So definitely sit on it now. Oh, and the value just go up. So that's really good. Right now it's going for like you found what was it going for? AUD? Because you sent me
there was a base one that had a bid at $76 AUD.
Okay.
And so I've got the base one, and then I also got that base Malbus.
Yeah, that's right. That's
25.
Right.
But yeah,
opening the packs is so fun. It's literally gambling.
It's so addicting, dude. It's so addicting, man.
It is. They're releasing May 4 packs. You've opened them before, hey? Like, where the hell do you get them in Australia? Just like local
there's a few websites like
websites, yeah.
So the place I got that box of the Topps Chrome Galaxy, I got that from Cherry Collectibles. Their prices can be high, but the only
last
reason
night I saw that Chrome box one for $250 AUD.
Wait, what?
On a website. Is that
show me? Wait, what?
Please show me. This was last night.
Because that costs $480, but I got it 25% off for Boxing Day. That's the only reason I got it, because I'm never going to buy a box for $480. But at 25%, I'll do it then.
3:57 a.m. in my history. Here it is. Might not be talking about the same box. So my bad.
That's all right. I'm still keen to see it. Oh yeah, that's the Top Chrome Black. So with that one, Tony opened a box of those.
Yeah, I watched that last night.
Yeah, did you see him get the young Ahsoka out of 25? Ariana Greenblatt.
Yeah. Very, very cool. So
I was hoping the Topps booth had more of their selection. They only had those.
And they had the celebration.
They were good. Like that was $160 Australian, which is, I mean, good for us. But
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So this was $250 for this box.
Mm-hmm.
Is that reasonable for that box? Do you know?
I haven't really looked into those ones a heap, but I don't think it's too bad.
Okay.
I'm trying to find because I did open a couple. Where are they? I need to find where my cards are now. Here they are.
Because I want to open more. They're just so fun.
Yeah. I did open a box of what was this one?
Yo, Hannah.
What's going on, Hannah? I did open a box of one similar to that, but this one, it's like I think it was like 100 bucks or something for the box, and you get one auto card in it. There were some cool ones. You had Mark Hamill, Hayden, Ewan. I got this guy.
Okay, that's still cool.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
You're guaranteed to get an auto in that one that you got.
It's one encased auto per box in the one that I got of those.
Okay.
And then there's also a brand called Hit Parade. Now, Hit Parade I'm familiar with through basketball, and they make their own boxes up. Like, so they'll get cards on the market. Like, I know about them through basketball, so they'll put signed basketball, signed jerseys in boxes. Do 100 in this series, list some of the higher valued players in it, and you might get a shit player, you might get a Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
They did one of these for Star Wars, so one box. I think there was a bunch of like random base cards, and then you get one auto. The first box had BB-8 auto. So this is the guy that puppeted BB-8.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got in the next one, I got so this is Chrome Galaxy, but from I don't know what year. It doesn't actually say. This is the voice actor from the Clone Wars of Chancellor Valorum.
Okay, that's dope. So that was the $400 boxes.
I mean one that the box that this would have come from probably about that.
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah.
But this is like repackaged, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I only paid like 100, but
yeah. That's cool.
But yeah, in that box, I think you do get an auto. So I mean, if you want to mess around, it's probably not a bad box to buy. You get like an encased base card and then like an encased auto, I think.
It's literally gambling, bro.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Oh yeah, it is glorified gambling, 100%.
Yeah, you get one encased autograph per box.
Yeah. What stores do you get them at in Japan? I didn't go seeking them, but like what stores do you get them at in Japan? Oh yeah. Geelong, decently sized city in Victoria.
Yeah.
Did you get anything good though, Sakura? Did you get anything good? I love seeing what people got from those boxes. Did Isaac just booted himself out? I swear to God, this guy. Dude, they're going for so much. So like 160 Australian, you can sell them for like 350 to 400. Did you just kick yourself out?
Accident, my bad.
Oh, what's your most prized possession in your collection, Isaac?
My theory saber.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I've got a Hayden signed photo, but I just bought that off the company who like has him sign everything. That official pick. So I've got that, but I mean, I didn't get to meet him when he signed it, so like it's up there. But I mean, I've got a theory saber too. That'd definitely be up there. I don't have like a holy grail item though. I've got like
I would say
cool things.
I would also I would definitely get my theory saber. Also because like it's only 30 in the world.
That's the thing, yeah. Yours is quite limited, yeah.
The original one.
Yours is very limited.
Bro, the Palpatine one he did.
Oh, dude.
So clean.
How's the box with all the lightning and everything?
Yeah, so dope. Sold out like in a day. Less than a day.
It's just a price, dude. Like the price is good, but just the conversion rate fucks us in Australia.
I still really want to get Luke's. I know. I'll do that soon. In a few paychecks time, I reckon I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'll get Theory Saber's the Luke one, the best one he's got.
Oh, like the honor insert, but the die cut. That's sick. I got a Zori Bliss. A Luke, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, so like Sunday for me, obviously we sat around pulling packs and stuff.
It was fun.
It was fun. I pulled something decent. I got the Andy Circus auto.
Yeah, that's right. That was wild.
Yeah. But
that was cool.
That was cool. That was cool. Tony pulled that 1 of 1 that night.
Yeah, was that the Stormtrooper?
Yeah, the First Order Trooper, yeah.
That was
1 of 1.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That was very cool.
But I mean, yeah, so like convention finished, obviously got like we really just walked around most of the day, didn't we?
It was a chill day. I enjoyed Sunday.
Yeah,
good.
like meeting Tracy each day. I saw her each day. She was lovely.
Right. Yeah, you met her.
What else did? Yeah, we sort of just walked around. Yeah, they announced like celebration next year, LA 2027. Oh, not next year, sorry, 2 years later, LA 2027. And then yeah, so the initial plan was for me was because the hotel was so expensive. So like, all right, we'll check out on like Saturday night's my last night staying there. Sunday, go to the convention, then I'll head off to Tokyo with my mates. And yeah, I have my luggage because like I held it in Isaac's room. When I've got my luggage, come down, hanging out the front, like sorting out how we're getting to Tokyo with my mates. And then I don't know if Hannah's still in here, but the good old Ray side messages me saying we're doing part 2 of last night. And so I couldn't say no to that because I don't know the next time I'm going to see these people. So
yeah,
my mates
you're so lucky it wasn't like 10, 15 minutes later.
That's what I mean. Even if it was like 5 minutes because we'd taken photos and stuff. We were like saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Hannah, she's like, lobby again tonight. I was like, all right. Twist my arm.
Gotta stay for it. Yeah.
I was like, yep, done. And so yeah, so we put the luggage back up in your room.
Back in my room.
When he got some food and met down in the lobby again and
opened packs, vibed. It was good.
Just talk shit and then probably from about 7 to like 11:30 again, say goodbye to everyone.
11, and then depression started to hit. It was
dude, yeah.
And then you got your taxi.
I got my taxi.
I can't remember if I asked you how much did that end up being?
Have a guess. So it ended up being because I remember my mates were saying like this is going to take like 40 minutes or something. It was like 25.
Yeah,
minutes.
You said you had a smooth ride. That's really good. Just when I got Tokyo, when I taxied from Tokyo to the other hotel in Shibo for the convention, it took nearly an hour.
Yeah, right. Do you know what scared the shit out of me? Going on that taxi, right? So on the highways there, Sakura, you'll know what I'm talking about. You live there. On the highways there, they've got at various points, it's like a gate sort of thing. So they go into like individual lanes. Obviously, they go into like individual lanes, and there's that the bar that goes across that lifts up in that.
Oh yeah.
But they have that on the highway, so I'm expecting this dude to stop and like have to scan tank. He's just going full pelt straight through. I'm like, oh my god, we're about to get decapitated, but it lifts up real quick. I was like,
scary, right?
I'm gonna die in a Tokyo taxi at midnight. This is great. This is cool. I was like, what the fuck is this? But
scary.
Yeah, the toll gates. I was so blanking. But
the toll gates. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you go through a full pelt.
Yeah.
I was like, great, my taxi driver, and I might get whacked too. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a really good night.
How much was the tax out? Like what? Like
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, guess how much it was.
Ooh, like 15,000 yen, like 150 AUD. Higher. 20,000 yen.
Close. Yeah, it was just under. It was like 190 something.
Yeah.
It's so fun. So think about that in Australia, right? You get a 25-minute Uber in Australia. What's that? Depends where you're going and that, obviously, and what time of day. But $50 maybe.
50-ish bucks, maybe. Yeah. Like tops $50.
Times
That's crazy.
Oh well.
Crazy.
Oh well. Got dropped off at the front door. I just wanted to go to sleep at that point.
Yeah, exactly. That's fair. Oh well.
Did not bother me. That's cool. OT character. That's cool. Yeah, I know, dude. Especially at the moment. I remember once upon a time back in like 2010. Isaac, do you remember back then?
I was 3, man.
Fuck off.
I was the little toddler.
I remember back around then, the Australian dollar was stronger than the US dollar. Not by much. It was like $1.10 to $1, but it was something. Like I remember all the kids that would
Really?
go shopping online. Yeah, because there was a website called East Bay, and like all these kids at school and that would come in these insane like basketball shoes and that. I'm like,
You
where are you
telling me
getting
this?
these?
That's right.
East
Yeah.
Bay, East Bay. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Shopping online in the US was actually profitable for us.
Wow. That's rare times.
It is.
Won't ever happen again.
Oh, it's not even as bad for me as it is for.
You.
Oh, well done. You've just made him cry.
Oh man.
Dude, yeah, it's scared because I didn't even know about it. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's wild.
Got Liam in the building. We got Zach in the building. What's going on, boys?
Yup.
What's going on? I know, dude. I know. I love the profile picture. That's my background. I love it. But yeah, so that was pretty much celebration. I mean, what should
it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
The highlight was definitely hanging with everybody. Just the biggest letdown was the organization of it. Even before celebration, I remember saying the organization was terrible, like with the panel reservation things.
Yeah.
Because I obviously didn't get any panel reservations. I just had to try my luck in standby, which I didn't even try at any time. I just animation. How did I get into the animation one? I think.
Well, you didn't have to book in for that. That was you just could walk into that. Yeah,
sure, you could just walk in. There you go. That makes sense. Yep. And then the Mando Grogu one, I just walked in last minute. So lucky.
Showed him a random QR code. And that's it.
But like the organization for that, I thought like this was before the event. I remember posting on like my Instagram story saying the organization seems terrible. Because like you were in that queue to get the panel reservations, and then I just think there could be a much better way to do it, a more fair way at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was still fun. I enjoyed it. My expectations were a lot higher for the convention itself, but the experience hanging with everybody can't be beat. Like, that was a good time. And didn't want it to end. Wish I could just hang with everyone in the hotel lobby, drinking 9% Japan's alcohol forever, man. Good times.
So cheap, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I think ID.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, look, basically the same. The one thing I was sort of surprised about, because I know a lot of people that had been to celebrations before and that was saying like, sort of like temper your expectations. Like you're probably not going to be able to get to like everything, like maybe half what you want to do. I found I was able to get to like obviously I got caught in the Rosario line, so I wasn't able to get to the animation panel.
Yeah.
But besides that, I was able to see everything I think I wanted to.
That's fair.
I didn't go to the Lego
really
thing.
Stopped me out.
I didn't go to the Lego or get into the Lego thing because like the line's like massive. I'm not gonna bother. Same with the Hot Toys. Like it's 3 hour long. I'm probably not gonna buy anything because the Anakin one was sold out. Like I'm all good. But
just Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper was sick.
I think most of them sold out.
Be a good memorable one to get. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, did Galen? I think did Galen sell out in the end?
I don't think he did. I think he was the only one that didn't. Maybe he did at the end. He might have.
Did the concept art mall one? I know the other 3 did. Oh, yeah, no, the other 3 did. I can't remember if Maul and Galen did.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys in the comments have like any questions about Celebration, I feel we're quite well versed.
We're now experienced now. Yeah. We're experienced Star Wars Celebration goals.
So if you're looking at going to LA next, I keep saying next year, LA in 2027, or
it'll be a lot better than Japan. Just being back in America, more organized. The 50th anniversary, but I haven't heard the greatest things about the LA Convention Center.
They were saying it can be quite small. Yeah, like not as small as the Japan one, but smallish.
Yeah.
In comparison to like Anaheim.
People are saying they should have just done it in Anaheim, and Anaheim is not even far from LA. If Anaheim would have been a better convention center, I don't know why I ended it. But we'll see. I really want to go. 50th anniversary. George is showing up. He is.
I mean, George, Mark, Harrison, just get them they can sleep in their own bed, get a car.
Yeah, they just get
Straight to the
a private
convention,
car
go
to the
back
convention
home.
every day, go back home. Easy. George's museum is opening up at the end of 2026. Like literally
Yes.
down the road, it's like a 9-minute drive
Oh,
from the
dude.
LA Convention Center to the museum. So to go there
Mm,
as well, George can
mm,
promote it at Celebrate. Like it's perfect.
yeah. We got some questions. I'd fun at celebration. I feel like we went to 2 different celebrations. It depends. I think it just depends what you're trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
If you're there just the vibe, see a few things, panel, things like that. I think when you're after the
A lot
actors and
more
that's when
smoother.
it can get a bit messy.
Hectic, yeah.
No, like I saw Tony in the distance. Yeah, so dude, so many people were coming up to Tony and saying hi.
Oh, it was crazy. Imagine if like
Yeah.
Theory was there or something. Like that last day on
Oh,
Sunday on the Sunday after, because we were at the closing ceremony with Tony,
yeah.
and then when we walked out and we were like out the front, everyone was coming up to him.
Yeah, it was cool though.
I
It
wonder
was
what
it was
it
pretty cool.
was cool. It was very cool. But like, yeah, I
Um,
wonder what it would have been like if Theory was there.
ah,
Speaking of
dude. I mean,
Theory,
you
he's
still get funny looks just because of your hat, but
oh yeah, bro, seeing stuff was explained in the foyer. We see like every
yeah,
night. He looked directly at
yeah.
my hat. Like, it was pretty
Carl
funny.
Catan kept giving funny looks. I was like, oh, okay, hello.
Um,
So I mean, we're pretty
base
similar, I think. So
Yeah,
like
you were just like
yeah,
you just lined up for me, but by the time we got
yeah.
in,
The first day I think I lined up about 7:45. Got into the convention. So it opened at 9, got into the convention about 20 past 9. The next day I lined up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So a bit earlier, got in like straight away because I was obviously a lot closer to the front.
mm,
Then the next day, obviously, so first day got in at 9:20, left at 6 o'clock basically on the dot. Second day I left a bit earlier, like 4:35 maybe. And then the Sunday probably what time did we roll
yeah,
in?
we
11?
stumbled in at like just
Yeah,
after 11, yeah,
11. You walk straight through at that point, like there's no line or anything.
yeah, yeah.
11 o'clock, and what time? We left when it shut it. Was it 4?
That's right.
5?
4 that day
4
or
day that
5,
day, that's right.
something like that.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I
Yeah.
was about the same. The first day I was there, like Friday, like 9:30, I got in and then left at 6, and then Saturday I got in at like 10, left at 6, and then
Mhm.
Sunday like 11 till 4 or 5. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, it's not too bad. I know at some points it did peak at like 3 hours, but I was like, I'm after the
Yeah.
Anakin thing sold out, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna buy anything, so I don't know if it's really worth, you know.
No,
Because I went
exactly.
I went to Toy Sapien, what day was that?
Oh, yeah, in Tokyo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what day that was. Wednesday, I reckon.
Okay. Yeah, I went there
But
a
they
few
didn't
days
have a lot
before
there.
celebration.
They didn't have because I think they must have still been moving everything back from Celebration. They didn't have a lot
Mm.
there.
Okay.
They
Because they
had
were
like a
closed over celebration weekend.
Yeah, because they had the wall there with all the Star Wars stuff and that, but everything they had there was sold out. They had a few things
Mm.
on display that weren't, but I was like, they were like a couple troopers. They had that hologram mold, which is like kind of cheap, but
Yeah,
yeah, they didn't have a
it
lot
was cool to
there.
go there. I think I went there on the Wednesday before celebration.
They had that big Darth
So,
Vader there when you went, didn't they?
yeah. So it was
Yeah,
really
see, they didn't
dope to
have
see.
that.
It was really dope to see all that. I got a good video. And they're seeing all like the other franchise stuff too. There was this
Yeah.
really sick Heath Ledger Joker Dark Knight. Like
Ooh,
I'm tempted to get it.
that'd
Like
be
so
sick,
I was
dude.
looking at it. I was looking at it last night. Like 500 AED.
Yeah, it's about standard, I think.
Yeah.
They had a cool John Wick when I went there. I was like, that looks pretty
I
cool.
saw that too. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, we were hoping it'd be this year because 20th anniversary Revenge. I feel like a broken
It was
record now,
literally
but like
filmed
20th,
yeah.
they
It was
filmed it
literally
in
filmed
Sydney.
in
Like,
Sydney.
if they don't get it
If they
this
were
year,
to
what
have
year are
it
they going to give it to us?
exactly, if we were to have it in a year, it would have been this year. So
Mm.
we're never getting it. Just don't like Australia.
Yeah, see, I've been hearing mixed things. Like, I was talking to a couple people sort of like involved in the convention space, and they were saying, it's a bit small, sort of thing. They're a bit worried. Other people were saying, they think it's all good. So
And
I
50th
don't know.
anniversary one's gonna be hectic. Like that's when they're gonna try to squeeze as many people in as
Yeah,
possible. And I
that's what I
don't
mean. I want to
want.
go to a smaller convention for that, like the
Yeah,
sole reason I hate it, because I don't want to go that way again, or even longer now, like double the journey, and just be like cancelled
I
again.
was
Like that would,
talking to Tony
oh,
last night. He said we need to go to ICCC in
dude, I
America. He said
know.
we need to go to one of those.
That's because I've been talking to a couple of the other boys like Gazer and that. That's why I think
Yeah,
maybe even if we line it up with ICCC, because like,
yeah,
have
that's what
you
I
heard
was
much
saying.
about it? Do you know much about the setup for ICC and that?
Not really the setup. I know it's like it. Tony was saying it's really similar to Celebration, just smaller scale,
Yeah.
but it's just better paced, better organized.
Mm. So
Theory's
yeah,
going there for the one coming up in a
yeah,
few
because
days because his
Gazer
theory
linked that up.
stables.
Yeah. So
Mm,
my understanding of it is, so where they host it, they've got I don't know if it's in the actual hotel like complex and it's in the convention center there or not, but basically,
yeah.
but yeah, so they organize the hotels you book in is where the convention is.
Mhm.
Um, like I heard story like Tony or something like went for breakfast in the hotel. Oh, Timothy's aunt's having breakfast here. Like people like that.
Crazy, yeah.
But yeah, it's organized by fans for
Mm,
fans.
okay.
So you're not gonna have, like we had people rushing you, pushing you through, things like
Mm,
that. It's a
mm,
lot better organized.
mm.
They don't get the Haydens and stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't
But
get the
you get all
masses,
these
like
you get all these niche like actors and that have been in
yeah,
it. You're probably not going to get many other places. I think they announced their last guest the other day, Katie Sackhoff. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
I think one year they did have Lando. Uh, sorry, Billy
Yeah,
D.
right,
Williams.
Billy D. Billy, yep.
I think they did get him. Um, but yeah, I think overall it's just like you're not going to leave ICCC thinking, oh, like what a waste of time. We just got rushed through on that. But that's
Yeah,
what I'm thinking. Like maybe even if we, you did ICC, I just say triple C. If you did
I
ICCC next year or something, properly planned it, um, and then you could, link that up with a convention or two in adjoining weekends and stuff like that.
that's what I was
Make it,
saying, like,
yeah.
do a
So maybe
trip
that's
where
like,
you're just
yeah,
going around, going to a bunch of cons, like,
that's what
line
I'm
them up.
thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking. Saying
that
next
would be
year, like
good.
that can.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I'm just gonna like just save some ridiculous money this year, and then I'll sort of be able to pick
I
and choose.
ah, yeah, that's I was like, I'm this full saving for the rest of the year. I wanna go back to Japan.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's the thing.
bad.
Japan's cheap, so honestly, you really could if you wanted to.
It is. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm just gonna save ridiculous money, and then I can sort of do ICCC next year maybe,
That'd be dope.
and do a convention either side of it, like do a couple
That
weeks
would
over
be
there,
dope.
and something like
Even
that.
in,
But
like, 2027 with Celebration, try to so what I was thinking is, yeah, line up any cons before or after Celebration. I have to
mm,
look. There's Tony playing MegaCon's usually February, ICCC's like May, and Celebration's obviously start of April.
yeah, so
So
it'd be quite a long stay if you did ICC the same
it
year as
would,
Celebration.
yeah.
But I mean, I mean, though, if you did ICC next year, line it up with a couple cons
It could be
and
worth
then
it.
celebration the year after, it probably wouldn't work out too bad.
No.
Because yeah, I mean, if
If
you hit
I
like,
can save I can save, I could do it.
we'll talk about it. We might be able to do ICCC next year.
Yeah, bro.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about
I'd be down. I
it.
just need to
We'll
save.
talk about it. Because they're also doing direct flights from like Adelaide. They're starting at the end of this year. They're doing direct flights
Oh,
to the
that's
US.
right. That's right,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
Brisbane we already do. I'm chilling. Yeah, that's
yeah,
perfect for you then, yeah.
yeah. What do we got? Oh, Tony, yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, he's had people coming up to him left, right, center. Hey, hey, Lex, what's going on? Oh, dude, yeah, especially when you're back at work. It's I haven't gone back yet. I
Yo,
get
what's
back for
up?
a few days, but yeah,
I went back to work 2 days after getting back
yeah,
from Japan. It was crazy. The weekend was crazy with Revenge of the Sith. It was actually
it
like
would have
really
been.
busy. Yeah. every shift because I wanted to see Revenge more than once. I saw it last night. It was my only day I wasn't working, but like every shift I was on, I walked in there and at least watched like half an hour of it.
That's so good.
I would walk in there and I'd get stuck in there. Like I couldn't leave once I was watching it. It's just too good. Japan is. Yeah. I need to go back. I really want to. Is that the Is it like Osaka and that Osaka Kyoto? Because I started my trip in Osaka and we went out did day trip to Kyoto. If I went back to Japan, I think I'll do like a week. I'll just go for like a week and a half and just go straight back to Osaka, spend the whole time there. I don't think I'd go back to Tokyo in my next trip. I really want to go back to Osaka though, like really badly. Osaka was. I loved Osaka.
That's what I keep hearing. Like Osaka was, most people's favorite area.
I enjoyed Osaka a lot. Yeah, Osaka was amazing. My mum loved Kyoto.
I think the celebration is just the people, dude. Like getting to meet
best
everyone.
Part of celebration was the people, hanging with everybody, vibing, being with the community. Easily best part of celebration. Yeah,
for sure. Like getting to meet you, like in that hotel lobby, like we chatted for a bit.
Meeting everyone. Yeah,
it was so good. It's like you're not gonna get that many other places, if any.
Yeah, just being with the community. And then best part of Japan, I loved Japan. I need to go back. Universal Studios was a big highlight, and just walking around in a different country because this was my first time like going overseas from Australia. Seeing a different culture firsthand, seeing their history and stuff was really cool.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking at prices to fly to LA.
I love that. Honestly. Now I am. Bro.
I just want to say
LAX.
I'll just do March next year. Oh Jesus, they're actually not the worst prices I've ever seen.
Really? What dates did you do?
Oh shit, they're actually March? Not. I'm just doing March. I'll just do March 5th, like March, I don't know, fucking 19th.
March 5th to 19th. Oh my god. Brisbane, Australia to Los Angeles, California.
It's loading, but those prices made it look like it was like $1,300 or something. I was like, dude, that's like half what
mine said 1.2K. So it said 1.2K.
That makes it so much easier because
cheapest with a stop in Fiji, 1,200. 18 hours. That's not bad. How long's that stopover?
Oh god, yeah. See, that's the thing. You don't want like a. I mean, it depends really. So
4-hour stopover in Fiji going there, 2-hour stopover coming home for $1,200.
This is unreal for me as well because this is the first time I've seen Adelaide direct. Because by this time, you'll be able to go direct. So Adelaide to Los Angeles, you stop in. I'm assuming this is in Fiji for like an hour and a half. 125, and then you get there the same day at 11:50.
That's not bad. That's not bad stopovers.
And then
like
LA
to save
back
like
to
really
Adelaide,
a grand.
An hour and a half. That's 1,240. So I've never been on Fiji though. I'm not gonna like crash or anything, am I?
True.
But even like Qantas, dude. Qantas
quickest for me when I filter by quickest, it's 2,100 with Qantas non-stop, 13 hours.
Oh, that's not bad. See, Qantas for me. How do you filter by quickest?
What are you on? Are you on Flight Center?
Oh, I'm on Webjet.
But 1,200 with only like a 3-hour stopover average is really good.
But even like the cheapest Qantas one is still under $2,000, and that is I stop in Sydney for a couple hours, 2 hours each way.
Yeah, wow.
Adelaide to LA via Sydney, 2 hours. Yeah, dude, that's nuts. I love that. That's nuts. There is a lot of cheap Qantas ones here, like $2,000, and Qantas is like
and Qantas, yeah.
That's
Damn,
nuts.
dude.
What's flights? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, this definitely changes things. I think when they bring out ICC this year, I reckon I'll definitely look into it.
It's doable, man.
It's definitely a lot more doable. Oh, look, I'm just looking on Flight Center now, but I'm just but obviously once you get to LA, because you'll have to then fly to, whereas in Indiana or something.
Yeah, true. Damn, I generally didn't think I'd be going to the States for a bloody few more years, at least 3. Well, 21 was when I was planning to go when I turned 21, which is 2028. And now, it's genuinely doable. I could go next year and then back 2027.
I think that's what I'm looking at now. Yeah,
it's doable.
We'll talk about it. We'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, man. What was I gonna say?
I was supposed to see what Flight Center prices are now, but yeah. So what do they do here? Yeah. So what's that? Fiji 13. Yeah. So it's same flights, just different. Oh, see, this one isn't bad. So that's 1,400. Oh, even this one's 1,600. That's Virgin Australia, Fiji Airways on the way there, Fiji Airways and Qantas on the way back. Yeah, right. Because obviously on the way back you sort of like skip a day as well. Good. But yeah, this Qantas one, 1951 gets you there and back with minimal stopover. That's pretty good.
Fiji Airways is considered a good choice for many travelers. Okay, because
okay.
Fiji can be a bit sketchy. Is Fiji the place where they've been spiking everyone's drinks, all the tourist drinks, with fucking methanol or something?
Oh, what? I've not heard about
this. Is that Fiji? It's
surely not.
Fiji?
I know. I always thought Fiji was chill. I don't know.
It was Indonesia, maybe Indonesia. Yeah, like 3 Aussies got spiked with methanol from clubs or something. I don't know, crazy.
Yeah, right.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, there you go. There we go. We've got a direct reference right here.
There we go. All right, well, we're chilling.
Canada, they're pretty good. Done.
Okay.
Dude, that's nuts though. That is very doable now all of a sudden.
1,200. That's cheaper than my Japan flight.
That is very doable all of a sudden.
Fuck.
Think about it.
I want to do
reckon
it.
That really changes things now, I think. That really changes things now.
I start uni next year. Fuck uni, bro.
Another gap year.
Yeah, another gap year.
You got Star Wars content to do.
Exactly. Another gap year. I think I can defer it for up to 3 years, my course.
Ooh.
So
even if you sit in this, well, it depends. Or if you want to do celebration, it's up to you. Yeah, it depends what you want to do there. But you can make celebration a quick one as well, if you wanted to.
That's crazy. I could be going to the States 2026, 2027, 2028. 2028 was the big year I wanted to go because I'll be 21.
Yeah.
Make it work. Money always comes back. Experiences don't. Moments don't. Memories don't. So.
Yeah, it's definitely something to think about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Because just seeing the price of those flights, because I paid 2.5.
Yeah. When you went.
Yeah.
Really? Shit. So that's way cheaper.
That was 2022. Booked in the middle of 2022 for the end of 2022. But that was still coming out of COVID. You needed your vax and all that.
Yeah, everything was starting to get
to come back. Yeah, I'll keep it on the prices, but that's
really good right now.
That's very doable. Very doable. And hotel prices, you can get good ones for decent prices over there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
Yeah, where is ICC? Is it Indiana?
Indianapolis, I believe.
ICC.
I got International Childcare College.
Yeah, that's what I got as well.
Here we go. No, sorry, it's in Nashville. My bad. It's in Nashville.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Nashville is
where the hell is Nashville? Tennessee.
Yeah, Nashville is the place that a lot of Aussies say are is like Australia, like closest to Australia, they reckoned.
Okay. Yeah, right. Well, okay, yeah. Should have to then fly from like LAX to there.
Yeah.
Because I just put in Brisbane to Nashville. And
but like I
obviously
remember
like
when they brought out the hotel blocks and stuff, like they're all sold out, I think. But when they brought them out, I was like, oh, I want to look at it just so I can get a gauge on the price. I reckon it was like $300, $400 for us, dude, like Australian.
Yeah, right. That's good.
And that's for
That's not
how long
bad.
does it go for? Is it a Styles Nerd? Is Ice Triple C 2 days or 3 days? No, it's 3 days. I'm seeing it here. So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, I think. Yeah, so it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday thing. And then, all right, so talk to me a bit about it, Styles Nerd. You know what you're talking about with ICCC.
Oh, Warwick Davis goes, Brendan Wayne.
We're getting Brendan and Wayne and Katie Sackhoff here, dude, in Sydney and Perth.
Really?
Yeah, with Supernova, I think.
Yeah. We gotta.
Wait, so what do you get 4 days for? Is that with the media pass? I just want to see what they charge for autographs and photo ops too. I don't know if this is AUD or USD because some of the prices have like 80 cents in it, and I'm just like, is that converted? But like Katie Sackhoff here from 86.40.
I need to go to a Supernova. You know, I haven't even been to Supernova.
Yeah, dude.
We gotta, you know how we were talking with Hannah about doing that meetup in Sydney?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta make that
no, for sure. Brendan Wayne from 2160. So you're telling me you can get a photo or an autograph with him for $21.60. Is that what you're telling me right now?
What's $21?
I don't know what the 2160. Yeah, you can get a selfie with him for $21.60.
At Supernova.
No, ICCC.
ICCC.
The professional photo op is 64.
That's still
and
like
the autograph is also 64.
Compared to Celebration, but Celebration's always
one
most
selfie is $21.60, which is just nuts.
Yeah, Brendan Wayne, Katie Sackhoff. This is Supernova in Sydney.
They've got Rena Owen going there. Should we call Tonwi? Roger Christian. Warwick Davis. So there'll be some cool people there, but I think
They got Theory in their guest list. That's cool. I saw them getting hate on Twitter for having for having.
Oh, dude, that was fucking stupid.
Of course.
That's fucking stupid.
Speaking of Theory, his episode 2 beta. Trailer looked dope. I loved how he released that in the middle of Celebration.
It was so good, man.
Yeah, no, but it looks dope. People were saying that people were hating on it because they thought it was AI, and that annoyed me so much because like him and his team had put so much effort into this, and then for them just get like, oh, it looks AI, like that's crazy. Like anyone will see like CGI now and say, oh, it's AI, when it's not.
Yeah. So, Styles Nerd, talk to me. What was the process to get the media pass? Because I'm assuming you got one. So, media pass for ICCC, I'm assuming it's just like a basic form, like you put your channels and stuff in, and stuff like that, or
next year we're thinking of it.
Basically, yeah, dude. Next year we're just looking at flight prices. It's like, Because if I can come and hit I'm thinking like ICC for one weekend and then like a convention either side or a couple weeks before, a couple weeks after.
Yeah.
If I can do ICCC and then nail a convention or two with Hayden, I might finally have my redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it works out, I'd be down.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then did you get one, Star Wars Nerd, or? Because I also know what it actually gets you. Does it just get you like early access, like you get in an hour or something before everyone else, or like what's the go? Okay, cool. So you got one, awesome. So what do you get with a media pass? I just want to know.
Supernova do the media passes 2A.
Yeah. Yep. Next year. Hopefully I get my own code. Okay, so you get free entry, so that's your pass. You don't have to buy a ticket. So what happens if you've already bought a ticket though? Do you just get refunded? So like if you've bought a ticket and then apply for the media pass, do you get your ticket refunded or what's the go? You're fucked. Ah. So what, did you just applied for the media pass and like just because what happens if you apply for the media pass, like just hope you're gonna get it and then tickets sell out or something? And then you don't have a way in. Ah, okay. Well, that's easy then.
Okay, chilling.
Are they
cool.
are they like
really looked into it though.
Are they the fan club or are they the cosplaying guys or are they like a bit of both?
International fan base organization dedicated to the construction and wearing. Oh yeah, I think it's the cosplay.
Yeah, okay. Because I do see them around at like the conventions and that here. I don't think I'd ever be like a hardcore cosplayer, but it'd be cool. Like, I'd love to be in a bathing suit or something. It'd be cool.
Yeah. I've always wanted to cosplay as Return of the Jedi, Luke.
Yeah, do it. You could have the haircut for it easy.
Yeah, I got the hair color. Easy could do the hair.
Absolutely.
Luke is short, not as short as me, but he's still short.
So do you get like VIP privileges with the media pass? Oh, okay, so media pass, you get access to interview and that as well, do you?
That's cool. That would be fun. That's definitely a goal in the future.
Isaac a little short to be a Skywalker.
Not as short as General Grievous. No, we just know.
That's so sick. So how do you organize that then? How do you organize that? Like, do you just go up to the table, or, like,
and say, "Can I
just
interview
say, "Oh,
you?"
look, like, can I just talk to you for 5 minutes?" Or like, yeah, how's it go? Because, yeah, how does that go?
Yeah,
that's so sick. You could just go up Katie Sackhoff's table and be like, "Can I just grab you for like 5 minutes?"
Yeah,
that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Yeah, right. That's awesome. Is that how? Because like, so how do they make like? Because I'm just trying to think. Because at conventions and stuff, especially when there's Star Wars people there, there's always a line. But at ICCC, is there what? There's just no line at some points. Like, how does that even happen? That's what I'm trying to get my head around. Like, I'm trying to. That's so good. That's what I'm trying to get my head around. It like how is there a point when there's no lineup for them and you can do that? Because like at every convention here in Australia, when there's a Star Wars person, they've got bigger booths because the lines are going to be bigger. Yeah, right. Well, yeah. Let me know how you go in 3 weeks or however long until it is. But yeah, we're definitely keeping an eye on it for next year. All the hotel blocks and that are sold out, though, aren't they, for this year? But yeah, when they released, do you remember roughly when? I'm trying to remember when they brought them out. Do you remember when they released the hotel blocks and tickets and that? Star Wars nerd. Because I'm just trying to think when they're going to release them this year for next year. Got to think, there's panels going, other shit going on. Mark Thompson played the unlimited Star Wars car game for 3 hours. November. Okay, yeah, cool. I know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, let me know how it goes. I'm just trying to think because, like, even like Celebration and stuff, and like other things, you've got things going on, but there's just always lines for the Star Wars people. There's always people waiting. But yeah, let me know how you go, dude, because it sounds like it's gonna be an absolute blast.
It would be cool to go to.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely keep an eye on it because
yeah, I'm interested.
You guys at your cinema, because I was gonna say like going to Revenge of the Sith. You guys at your cinema, do you have like the poster there?
See, my cinema, which I absolutely hate, with all our posters have turned digital, so it's got screens that rotate through posters. I'm heartbroken, bro, because I used to be able to bring home all the posters. We would have got the Revenge poster, bro.
Dude.
I hate it, man. I tell my manager all the time. I fucking hate it. I hate it. The physical posters are so much better.
Yeah, for sure. What happened here? What happened here?
Really? What? What? Revenge is crazy over the weekend though, like worldwide.
Yeah.
Domestically, it made like 25 mil.
Yeah. Dude, there was
second biggest re-release ever.
Yeah, there was so many people at the cinema, dude.
I love that, dude. Yeah, it's been so busy for us to. I love that because re-releases don't typically really do all that well, but people showed up for Revenge.
It was nuts, dude. It was nuts. Because yeah, like I know cinema's so cool to me. Like I don't want the cinema to die because cinema was such like a special thing when I was a kid. You know, it was like a treat.
Like Theory didn't go to the Revenge screening because he said he gets annoyed by people in theaters now, people yelling out and stuff. And he's like, I'd just rather watch it at home.
Our cinema was actually good. Like, wasn't as reactionary. Like, you know,
we had
watched it.
That youngling scene, bro.
Yeah,
that youngling scene. People got up, started clapping.
Oh, really?
Got out of their chair. Oh,
I saw clips of it, but no, our cinema was pretty well behaved. It was pretty tame. So I overbooked the stay for IACCC and went to change it. Someone sniped it from me. Then 20 minutes later. Wait, what do you mean you overbooked? Like you booked too many days, or because surely you just be able to edit the days? I was saying you shouldn't have to cancel and rebook. For May 4th. Good timing. Good timing. You'll have an absolute blast, Sakura. You'll have an absolute blast. It's so good. It was me and 3 other people. When I got there, all 4 theaters packed. It's nuts though, dude. Because like you don't see, especially in my local theater, you don't see like there's not. You might get a few people there for first couple of days of a bigger movie, but then after that, it just dies so quick. But I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that would have been fucking heart in your mouth stuff, dude. So what are most people doing? Staying there Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and then leaving, I'm assuming.
Huh.
Perfect. Guys. That's so cool. That's a real celebration vibe, right?
Yeah, it's the community coming together.
Oh, okay. So wait, like you're checking out Sunday, leaving your baggage there, going to the convention on the Sunday, and then leaving Sunday night or something? Because I think that's what I did for Celebration. But that's because the hotel is so fucking expensive.
It was.
Like looking at it before and after Celebration tickets got released, my God.
I'm so lucky I stayed at the hotel, the APA one. So I wasn't meant to be. And then my other hotel that I was staying at in Chiba got cancelled. Something there was a muck up with the booking. And then me and my mum were stressing because we didn't have a hotel now, and it was like a few days out. And then APA had a room. Don't know how. Someone must have cancelled or something. They've been booked out for months now. And yeah, I was very lucky. I'm so glad as well. It was just it was the force that screwed up my other booking. Honestly, like it was just meant to be. Like, I wouldn't have got to experience like hanging with all yous in the foyer.
Exactly. Oh, surely take it. But yeah, getting there Thursday afternoon, meeting up with Tony and the gang, then go on a card hunt and explore and chill, then convention, then chill Sunday. Wait, is the convention on Sunday, or are you guys just not going on Sunday? Where is it? What days is it on again? No, it is on Sunday, yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can tell you right now, it ends at 5 p.m. 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. is general admin access.
I've been getting clips from the from Celebration, like from the live stage stuff.
Yeah.
They've actually been doing pretty good on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, yeah, like what I did. So like I checked my last night staying at the hotel was Saturday, but then but yeah, so like I checked out on the Sunday morning, and Jesse died. Jesse did die. Jesse got revived. So yeah, so I checked out on the Sunday morning and just left my baggage at Isaac's room. But you can leave it in like the hotel lobby, and then I went to the convention that day and left.
You can get it later, yeah.
Yeah. Somehow Jesse returns.
Somehow.
So you should try to stay for the 3 days, Star Wars No, because like you're gonna have such a blast those first 2 days. You're not gonna leave, and then you'll get like FOMO because everyone's missing out. Like everyone's still there on the Sunday, and oh yeah, even easier, dude. Even easier. Just leave your shit in the car and go back to the convention on the Sunday, dude.
Yeah.
Even easier. How big of a drive is that for you? Okay, surely everyone's doing the 3 days. Depends, I suppose, though, as well, I guess. Because there wasn't as many. Looking at the guests, there wasn't as many Star Wars people there as I thought there would be. Like you've got obviously, Katie Sackhoff's only there on the Saturday, but you've got Katie Sackhoff. You got a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You got Andy Seacombe. You've got Warwick Davis, Brendan Wayne. Who else have you got? Obviously, like Roger Christian, Rena Owen. You got a lot of TMNT though. Good lord.
It'll be cool to see. Yeah.
You don't know what the Aussie conversion is for 6 hours. What? Yeah, now Roger will be cool, especially since you've already talked to him and that. Getting to see him in person will be sick.
Is he at Theory's booth or are they separate?
I don't know. Because I think you can have photos and autos with him by the look. So I don't know what the setup is. Yeah. Where is he? Roger Christian. You can get an autograph with him for $40.
That's cool. It's good.
So if you had one of those theory sabers, like the original one, that would be sick to get signed by him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool that they've got all those actors then.
I wouldn't want to bring my saber over to the States, honestly. They sound too strict.
I think
got
you'd be
taken
fine.
away in Japan. Yeah.
I think you'd be okay.
That was scary in Japan coming home, bro.
Yeah.
They got taken away to a security room, questioned about it, they inspected it. I'm like, man, is this a theory saber? But fair enough. It's just weird. It didn't happen coming over.
Yeah. Once you get past customs, you're all good. Like in America, like yeah, they hate Australians, or not Australians. They just hate people coming in their country, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, but yeah. Once you get past customs, like yeah, they love Aussies over there, so we'll be sweet. But
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. My God, dude, we've been gone for like over 2 hours. Fucking hell.
I know, like I'm usually still sleeping at this time, man. Ugh.
Oh God.
Some of my I still feel all that motivation from Celebration to make content. I'm so close to switching to fully Star Wars, bro.
Oh, really?
I just don't want to rebrand the thing.
What if you just made another film?
I was thinking that I think I will do a lot more. I'll just do more Star Wars content on the movie pod, but also just do movie reviews still. But just do more Star Wars content, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely bring sabers over and stuff. Like, I mean, you get them shipped. Like, people, you get them shipped internationally. Like, you can definitely bring sabers. I suppose it's just, yeah, how you do it. But yeah, no, you definitely got to bring. Because, like, think of all the people that would have gone over to America in past years and cosplayed and brought lightsabers and shit like that.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Oh, you'll be the first person with a lightsaber.
Japan just scared me with it.
Yeah, no, that would have been a bit, yeah.
But yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah, if you just put it in your checked luggage, and I mean, would you have to declare it like as a weapon? Like,
no way.
Because you're not. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like,
yeah, it just depends how they're feeling that day.
Yeah, and who you get. Like, I got a really nice guy. My mate got a fucking horrible guy. So,
yeah.
Yeah, had his shit thrown everywhere on his first day in America. Oh,
that's crazy.
God. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
That's bad.
Yeah, pretty wild. But yeah. What else have we got? We got anything else to talk about?
You haven't finished the Andor yet, eh? Said that. We'll get that next week.
I watched first episode, started the second, fell asleep.
We'll get to that next week.
We'll have 6 episodes to talk about next week.
It gets weird, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure you heard.
Oh, yeah, I've seen bits and pieces, but I'm just, like, watching it all now at once, and
Yeah.
Yeah, first episode was, like, it was okay, like, it was kinda cool with the Cassian taking
There's barely any Cassian in the whole 3 episodes, so...
Oh, okay.
No. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, I got my passport put in one of those fucking security lock boxes and I had to go get it unlocked, but
Really?
Other than that, yeah.
Yeah. I can't get it. I don't know. They don't want anyone going in their country.
Yeah. Are we done? I'm trying to think. Do we have anything else to talk about?
What would you rate Celebration out of 10? That's hard because there was
yeah,
parts
the
of
ups
that
and downs
that
are
were
so
really
different.
good.
You almost have to
Like, I
split
bet
it in two, like,
yeah, that's what I've been doing
organization,
is, like
everything else.
yeah, the experience itself and the
Yeah.
convention itself. Experience was a 10, the convention itself was like a 5,
Mm.
6.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, I can't say that when, like, meeting Ashley, Sam, like, speaking with them was really dope, and then
Yeah.
quick photos with Anthony, Ahmed, Tem. It had its ups and downs, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah, convention, organization, like, fucking negatives. But yeah,
Yeah.
everything else, like the
Organization
experience
negatives. Yeah, the
and
experience was
getting to meet everyone and things like that was yeah, it was it was like standing in line simulator. But it wasn't even a good line, like yeah, at one point, like I was saying, it was just like an endless loop and I couldn't find the end
yeah,
or
like
anything.
no,
I
yeah.
didn't have any experience with this because my mate went there, so I was all set. But if you had to go there, that's like half your day gone.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, see, I wanted to go there. I wanted to get stuff. I wanted to look at it, but I wasn't waiting 5 hours every day.
Yeah.
Insane. Like, there's got to be better ways
It
to
has to
do
be a
that.
better
Like,
way,
you
dude.
can't just have a 5 hour line every day. Like,
Because
that's
like you'd see people,
crazy.
yeah, you'd see people lining up out the front, and but it's
Yeah,
like okay, they'd be thinking, oh yeah, we're almost in, and you get inside, and then there's a massive snake line still to go through. Like it was horrendous,
yeah,
horrendous. One
insane.
shop for an entire convention, so silly. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And so I don't know what the point was getting those lightning lane passes because I don't think it really helped.
No, I wouldn't have.
But yeah, I think
No,
is that everything celebration? Have we covered everything?
I think so.
Yeah.
It went hella quick. I've already been back in Australia for nearly a week.
I know, dude. Yeah, it goes so quick. Like, what? I got back on Friday, but
Yeah,
Monday. Yeah, so I've only been back for 3 days, but I
damn.
mean, it feels like
Yeah, that's
it's so
crazy.
weird when you get back. It feels like it was a lifetime ago, sort of thing. Like,
It
it's weird.
does, yeah. Feels like it's just a dream.
Yeah, nah. Not unless I have a bigger space somewhere else or something. But it was just horrendous, man. It was really horrendous organization wise,
It was.
and you got to.
I
You
wonder
have to have
how
a.
it would go in Australia.
Don't know. Be
They
in.
have to do plus one day.
I think on the back end of that as well, like 4 days, you probably need 4 days, like we're getting in LA. But on
Mm,
the back end of that too, you need organizers that are also Star Wars fans. I think at the end of the day, I don't know how easy it is
not
to find
just
that, but yeah,
yeah,
you need
not
someone
just
that's
people are trying to
not in it
squeeze
just
as
for a
many
cash
people in
grab.
for money. Exactly.
Need someone that's in it not for a cash grab. Look, Star Wars nerd next year, I reckon. Definitely not this year, but
Definitely not this year.
but look, this year
Next year could be doable.
yeah, and like I want to see what other conventions are on around the time. You know, line up a couple, try and hit ICCC, and maybe two other conventions. But
Yeah, it would be dope. I'd be down.
mm.
I'll try to save.
That's what I mean.
Hopefully
You save a
nothing.
decent amount. We'll be like we've got a year, so
Mm.
we'll have time. We got
Be
heaps of
chilling as long as like my car doesn't blow up or something. We're chilling.
time. But yeah, no, we should be sweet. It was at some points, absolutely. It was.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was like that
I was
weird
thinking
little
quick.
yeah, there was that weird little bottleneck you'd get on the like behind the celebration stage, like if you're watching the live stream behind everyone, but on like the left side, if you're looking at it front on towards the autograph area, there's that weird little bottleneck in there.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
I
but he
didn't expect
lives over there. Tony lives there, so that's easy. Like if all this stuff was in Australia, it'd be a lot easier. A
well, at least
lot.
close by. Like it's the other side of the world for us, man.
I know.
We live
That's what I mean. Like if this was all domestic for us, oh, piece of
we're there.
piss.
We're
Easy.
there every day. Yeah, man.
Easy.
We're at every single one.
Easy. But yeah, it's a bit harder when you're in Australia. Oh god.
Just excuses, man. Yeah, we don't want to go.
Anyone you two? Nah, I don't think so. Because what does PAX really have any Star Wars stuff there? Philosophy, like it's more. I know it's more gaming, isn't it? PAX, yeah, it's
I
like
haven't even heard of that.
It's a gaming thing, like gaming.
Where is
yeah,
it?
that's yeah.
I still have to. I have to go down. I have to go down to Melbourne soon. I was gonna go before Japan, but I'm like, save the money. That's when Supernova was on.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
And
okay.
it's pretty cool. I don't know. If it happens to be the time I go down to Melbourne, I might go. Because like that's
Yeah.
when I was actually going to Melbourne coincidentally the same weekend as Supernova Melbourne. But then I cancelled that last minute.
Like if I lived in Melbourne, it'd probably be something I'd go to, but I'm probably not going to travel for it.
I'd be down to go to Sydney Supernova in June.
What weekend's that?
It is Sydney 21st, 22nd of June.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I don't know. Obviously, a lot of gamers would like Star Wars, but I don't. I do the occasional gaming live stream, but I don't do like heaps.
AJ was messaging me. He wants to get us all on some Fortnite,
Yes,
Star Wars Fortnite. That would be fun.
I'll turn my PS5 on after this. I'll update it, make sure I'm good to go, and
that
we'll sort something
fun.
out for sure. For sure. I miss AJ, dude. I said I'll hook him up with some. I said I'll hook him up with some Tim Tams. Yeah.
Like yeah.
I almost want to send Chicken Salt over too because they need.
Yeah, they had no idea what that was.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about this. You've got to.
Yeah. I've seen some insane like worlds built and stuff, but yeah.
Theory used to have one.
Oh, did he?
I
remember there was a really good one going around 2020. It was when Mando was coming out for the first time. I remember there was a good one around there.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone jumped on it during lockdown and that.
Oh, yeah. Now you're getting me keen, Philosopher. Now you're getting me keen. I might have to jump on Star Wars Minecraft.
That would be fun.
Jump on Star Wars Minecraft. Yeah, is there anything else we need to talk about? I'm trying to think, but like we'll do Andor next week. We've touched on Revenge of the Sith. Talked about Celebration. Did you see Ian McDermott did an interview the other day and said at one point there was a Palpatine show?
I did. I seen that last night. Yeah, man. I don't know how these things like will get green lit and start in development and then just not end up happening. Like shows like that. Then we get a show like The Acolyte.
I don't know how like when this was. Was this back when George? Yeah, I think this was back with George.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah.
That's how I read it.
Yeah, you're right. No, I think you're right. I think I did.
Okay.
Read that. I think you're right. Yeah.
It would have been sick. Yes. I tried watching it last night. I got through episode 1, fell asleep for episode 2, and woke up for episode 3. I was watching this like 1 a.m. So I'll rewatch it today, and we'll do another stream on the weekend or something next week, and I'll let you know. But I know what goes on in episode 3. I've seen the scene. Yeah, look, not a massive fan. Not a massive fan. It's just not.
Like episode 3 was just like apart from obviously that the big thing that happened.
Yeah.
There was also just other weird stuff in it.
Was there? Okay.
That was like, what am I watching? Like it was just random.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It was just a weird episode all around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like George wouldn't have done that. I'm not saying it wouldn't happen in the Empire. I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm just saying like George wouldn't have put that in there.
No.
Um,
No.
that's what I mean. Like, I think there's a difference between Vader snapping a kid's neck and hearing that, because that's Vader to a T, and like you need to see that to an extent. Yeah, no, I'm the same philosopher. I wasn't like offended by it or anything, but like
It's just odd to have it. Exactly.
it's
That's
just not a
exactly it.
Star Wars thing. Like when you think Star
Nah.
Wars, it's all sort of like that sort of shit's like nuanced and that. Like it might get hinted at and that sort of thing. But George wouldn't have put that exact line in there. Like it might get hinted at or something, and you know, you can sort of assume it. But yeah, it's just not what
Yeah.
George would have done.
No. Not at all. It's
He
just
wouldn't have put something like that in there.
it's just like yeah. Like why is that something like you just it's just not you just wouldn't
It's
think of
not
it in Star
Star
Wars.
Wars. You
Like
don't
no.
associate that with Star
There's not
Wars.
it's not.
Like,
It's not. Yeah. Weird.
yeah,
Weird.
yeah. I just don't agree with it. But
Like I get Andor is more of an adult show, but still yeah,
yeah, but
you didn't need to do that.
like at the same time, there's other adult ways if they want to really sell this HBO adult show theme. There's other ways you can make someone hate something without, you know,
Yeah.
having to chuck all that stuff in there.
And I've
It
seen
just
people like on Twitter saying like that, it's good to have that in there to raise awareness because this stuff happens in real life. And again, I'm
it's
like,
not
it's Star Wars, dude. It's not
it's
real
Star
life.
Wars, yeah.
Star Wars shouldn't be the thing that is tries to give messaging back to real
Exactly,
life
yeah,
issues.
exactly. And then they'll be like,
Star
"Oh,
Wars
but
is its
that's
own
like,
thing.
yeah,
I
it
yeah.
it's based on real life events with the wars and Viet
Yeah,
Cong
like
War and all
I
that." But it's
get
like
that, like George
that's yeah.
inspiration, but it's so different. So
It's not
different.
yeah,
Like
it's that was the inspiration for it. It's not Star Wars in a
exactly.
platform to like
Like
do that sort of stuff.
don't play dumb, it's so different. Like
Yeah. It
it's just
just
not
yeah.
something you would think would ever be in Star Wars.
It's not something you associate
It's
with it,
not the
no.
no, Star Wars isn't the right thing to put it in.
No.
And like that's what everything so much media nowadays, film and TV gets held up with trying to portray real life issues we're having in the 21st century in our movies and TV shows, which is just not needed. There's other ways of sending a message or, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't do it in Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Just didn't quite make sense. Like it's just not something you associate with Star Wars. Like
No.
but anyway, it's been said. Canon now, so but yeah, I will say I do like the release schedule. Like, you know, you're getting all
3
3
years, it's
episodes
like
a
1
year.
year, a whole
Yeah.
year, every 2 episodes. So
I like the
it's
release
good.
schedule.
Mm.
But it also means it's gonna be over in 3 more weeks. Like you've got Wednesday and then you got 2 weeks and then you're done. But yeah, 3 episodes is a lot, especially if you're doing like reaction videos and stuff. It's like I'll probably just film it all together and clip it up, and
Yeah,
we might have like
a
a
lot.
10-15 minute reaction video. But
Because I went live actually and just did like
yeah.
a kind of a little watch party for Andor. I
How'd
was
that go?
just it was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
Had a lot of technical difficulties at the end. Um, I kept getting copyrighted when I wasn't even showing the thing anymore,
Ah.
and it kept so I would get copyrighted. I would come back and I'd be on screen for like 5 seconds, and it was happening for like 30 minutes. It just cut
Ah.
back to me and then go back to the copyright screen, cut back to me. It was annoying, and then my monitor broke.
Oh, no.
So yeah, I had 2 monitors. My main one broke. It is it's on the floor right there, down there.
Yeah.
So I've only got 1 monitor right now, which is a pain for editing.
Oh, that would be a
As
pain.
soon as I get back from Japan, yeah, I got no money. Let's let's break one of our monitors. Yeah, I don't even know what happened. Like I was literally like 3 hours into the stream or something, 2 hours in.
Yeah.
And it just like blew up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
It's like power tripped on it and like yeah.
No.
Yeah. So that's great.
Philosopher's getting fucked by autocorrect, but yeah, I didn't mind the first episode. I'm trying to remember what I actually saw. I need to go back. I was so out of it. I started watching
That's
at like
fair.
12:30. I was like, I got like 2.5 hours to watch. I'm gonna be up till fucking 3 o'clock. But yeah, didn't last. I need to go back and remember what I was watching.
That's fair.
But yeah. So I think we've been going for 2.5 hours. My goodness.
Yeah, good.
I think we've touched on everything, haven't we? Is that it?
Yeah, basically just a big wrap up of Celebration, our first one.
Yeah.
It was fun. And
It was fun. It was fun.
Just goes so quick. It feels like we were literally just doing the stream because we did a stream the day I left for Japan.
Yes.
Remember that morning, and I was leaving later that night.
Yeah.
And now here we are, and it's all done. We went through Celebration, it happened, and now we're back sitting.
It went so quick, man. Like the 3 days came and went like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting fucked by autocorrect, my friend. Yeah, no, it went really quick. It did go really quick.
Yeah.
It went really quick. Like you try and soak it in and that, but like it's hard.
Yeah, you try to live in the moment, but like so much is happening. And
And you're trying to worry about like where you gotta go and things like that. And
it's stressful.
Yeah, dude. Now it's just came and went.
I know, and now it's happened now, and now we're bloody talking about 2027 LA Celebration.
Yeah. America next year, America the year after.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you. We had quite a few viewers in here for us as well, so that was good.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one.
Thank you so much for joining. It was good hearing from you again, Philosopher. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming through, Dizzy. You're in here for most of it. Star Wars Nerd. Sakura was in here for a bit. Yeah, exactly, dude. 100%. Like that's what I think that's the
motivation
big thing
it is skyrocketing. No.
And like, yeah, Dave Filoni gave this like speech sort of about chasing your dreams at the Ahsoka panel, and fuck, that hit me. So yeah, that'll stick with me for a long time. But yeah,
that's good, man.
But no, yeah, thank you guys for all coming through. Yeah, no, it was good. Overall it was good. Just obviously organization aside, but getting to meet everyone and see everyone, and
the experience was amazing.
Yeah. But yes, thank you so much for coming through, guys, and until next time, may the force be with you.
With you
always.